good?
Poop!
Welcome,
Jesus,
everybody,
you peaked the mic.
to White Rabbit Gaming. Here we're playing Bullies of the Bed Dragon and Bluefield, episode 61.
Woo! We're totally not talking about bands.
What were you saying?
So, I do have something that'll be in the shop here.
Ooh.
It is fitting. Is the sidebar done?
Yes.
Alright.
Is it the Waluigi thing that you gave?
No, it's not the Waluigi.
But that is important too.
It will fit
Mouse
Gold
pad.
Beach University,
Ooh.
where music becomes magic.
Oh, I want
And
that.
I have an alt one too.
Oh, I
Who
want
did
that.
that?
I don't
Did
know.
you do that?
I found it on Fiverr. It was like $15.
Oh, I want
The
that.
guy that did company logo. So anyway,
Nice,
Nice.
official.
So, t-shirts,
Oh, yeah.
probably.
Stickers.
Hats.
Who
hats
wants?
are really hard on our shop, just so you know.
Just get a hat for you. For your Leo word getup.
Yeah. So
You'd
anyway,
rep the merch.
that'll be on the shop here.
That's amazing.
Extra life,
Dropping the meat.
that's what we play for most of the time we're playing video games, because otherwise, what are we doing with our lives?
Yeah.
Play games.
What is
with
life
kids.
without extra life?
We are 79 to 82% of our goal for this year, so that's awesome. It is on the little slide now. It's off by $1, but it's close
Close
enough.
enough.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's off
I mean,
by a dollar.
I was trying to read it from a screen cap, and I read 58 instead of 59.
Damn it, Rob.
It's actually on the team page what the number is.
What last year's is?
Yeah, because it's
Well,
set.
There
It's
was
set
a-
to
you have
the,
to-
For
was-
incentive,
there was
I
I
have to
am
subtract the money
just over
from the dice
halfway.
drops, though, because I didn't get those until the next
Yeah.
calendar year.
I am just over halfway to my personal goal. So if you want to donate, think about it.
But yeah, play games, heal kids, extra life. I know last week we did tabletop appreciation weekend with the Singularity, with the Spelljammer campaign. More information about when the next chapter of the Spelljammer campaign will be out soon. Harrison just showed off the cool stuff there at the fitting that he showed that when you can save 10% at White Rabbit Gaming Shop by using the code Gold Beach.
Woo!
Whoop, 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 whoop.
So yeah, maybe you can get a Gold Beach University t-shirt. Probably get that in there tomorrow-ish. Thank you, Andreas from Fantastical Filaments. Helps with a bunch of the minis that you see on our stream. There is a little pantry moth flying around that John's trying to get, and he got it. Good boy.
there you go.
Jonathan!
I thought I got it.
It's too
Oh,
late.
well.
Let it go. Let it
Fucking
live its
A.
life.
And 10% of everything that we make on the shop also goes back to Extra Life. So that's awesome there. If you ever have any questions about Extra Life, reach out to anybody in the group and we will get you pointed in the right direction for that. Amphi Amp on Instagram, thanks to her for our character portraits. You can see them there in our lower thirds. Does anybody have any other announcements?
Yesterday was Rob's birthday. Say happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Oh, we're gonna do that.
Day
Birthday to you.
I was not expecting
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Father Rob.
Rob the Warlock, etc.
Happy birthday to you. What you
Well, thanks, guys.
We do have the donation incentive still going for the video game Stray, so if there's a particular cat
Pick Luna.
model,
Luna's
well, you
best
gotta
cat.
donate for it.
I
You
might.
gotta- You gotta donate for it, and then I'll pick that cat model. And
Does it count if I donate to my own?
yeah, it doesn't. It just as long as it goes to the team, it doesn't matter. So. Yeah.
Well,
So anyway,
play the entrance, John.
Pope.
Welcome back. So, last we left off, the bullies of the Bed Dragons of Bluefield. Just one, actually.
I was
Bed
gonna say,
Dragon
are
of
we-
Bluefield.
Well, there is another dragon.
Oh, yeah. Well,
You found yourselves at the meeting of the Spectral Continent, an emergency meeting called to discuss the Sunder. In this meeting, you explained the tragedy that has befallen Greyspine.
Mm-hmm.
You learned that the people of the Greensboro, Orangeburg, Bluefield, little Tri-City area seem to be cranky and grumpy, easily aggravated in the past couple days. You learned that the volcano was active, a long since thought dormant volcano. The military is going to go investigate. You also learned that Gold Beach, home of Leeward Alaros Torin, is underwater and under siege by an ancient green dragon, the one matching the legend of the Midsunder. What did you guys do in the city? I can't remember. Shopping, I think.
We just
Chit-chatted with some people.
Oh, you interrogated
A vampire.
Malachi. Yeah.
that
Didn't
was-
get too much
got
information.
So much information. No.
Oh, well, all the information.
But
all
you-
the information.
Yeah,
You
the
know
got
everything
very
now.
angry.
You did leave him there, and I imagine we'll come back for more information.
Oh yeah. Once we have more leverage.
Yeah, once you have more leverage, and I imagine once his hunger gets to him. Thirst, I guess, not hunger.
Probably a little bit of both.
But for the time being, he was a closed book.
Thank you.
You met with Gogu the All-Seeing, who said that you still have much to learn. I can't remember what else he did.
She went and spoke to.
Mommy.
Yeah.
Ma'am.
To Seraphina.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Trying to think. You were told of Airlie, still in not the best
Rehab.
conditions. You did meet with Annie Stonesod, the High Sworn, who told you some of the missing pieces of the Sunder that she's been able to find. She told you that a little bit more about Mistra, the goddess of magic, and her champion Midnight that were present during the Sunder. Midnight's final resting place is somewhere in the center of the continent. Oh, you learned that
People watching.
the gods needed vessels to inhabit,
Oh, yeah,
to walk amongst this
Yeah.
this material plane.
Ghost Egg almost
Did
came
we
one.
not believe that they might be the champions
There was-
themselves?
I thought the gods were
Possibility.
Heavily
they were
implied, yeah.
they claimed the champion and they were going to use the champion as a vessel,
Yeah.
which Ghost Sack almost became one.
And
Yeah.
you learn that in the Sunder, upon the evil god's destruction, their essence was sent back to their plane of origin along with their draconic allies. Their remnants were used to weaken the god of the dead and his Dracolich, banishing him back to Hades and sealing Merkel away for good. Or so we thought.
So we hoped.
Hoped.
Hmm.
Unless I'm missing anything, you guys then teleported with Wasidia to Gold Beach. You're inside, you just walked outside of one of the government buildings there. The government buildings are kind of at an edge that kind of butts up with the university. Leeward, as you do walk outside, you all see this, not just Leeward. You see vaulted ceiling, or vaulted roofs of like reds, browns, yellows, and golds in colors. Looks very medieval Paris-y, like think Hunchback Notre Dame. As you do look out to the sea, it does. The water line is much farther in than you realize, Leeward. The entirety of the university is underwater, and a good portion of the other two districts. You do know that Gold Beach has 3 main districts in its walls. It is the University District, the Beach Top District, and the Sunset District. You know them pretty well. You haven't been here for a while, but...
I imagine nothing has really changed a whole lot since I left, other than the water being
Yeah.
a lot closer.
Did you say beach stop?
Beach Top.
Beach top.
Yeah. Wasidia did leave you and tell you that you should go visit your home, which you would know is located in the Beach Top District.
It was Beach Top University. What was the third one? Sorry.
Beach Top District, University District, and the Sunset District.
Sunset. That's why.
You'd know that the University District is home to a lot of the government buildings, a lot of the religious places of worship, and the school, of course, home to many of the colleges. You also know that that's a lot of the restaurants, a lot of the shops were located there as well. Beach Top District, where you're from, is the more wealthier housing. That is where Strings, Things, and Dings is, the musical instrument, and the Bard's Nook, a bookstore. The Sunset District is more mid to lower income housing. You know that the Golden Harp Tavern is there, and it's just they're more housing district, like affordable housing district. Make a perception check, everybody, as you come out.
Oh, I'm really good at these. Oh man, that's almost 20. That's a 9.
Well, I rolled low, but it still wasn't horrible. That is a 14.
12.
13.
14.
Yikes.
Yeah, I'd say that everybody can, except for Ghost Hack, sorry.
Classic.
It's that
I don't know
damn
why.
missing eye.
You do see as you walk out of this this kind of government-looking building, you see banners hanging up on the wall. You see one that is violet in color, and it has what looks to be a velociraptor-like mascot on it with 2 swords crossed behind it. You see one that's green, like a vibrant emerald green, and it has you would recognize this as the 4 elementals in each corner. And then you see a third one, and it's a crimson red color. It has a boar, like the profile of a boar's head on it, kind of like the razorback symbol if you're familiar with Arkansas. On it, and yeah, those are positioned above, like hanging above this the entrance to this building that you guys just exited.
Decor in here is a little lousy, isn't it?
Well, those are the 3 banners of the...
What banners?
Those up there.
Oh!
Actually, gotta
Oh,
see
that's not bad, I guess.
Yeah, the one with the 4 elements was my house that I was in.
You were...
There's 4 houses in the university. They
3.
Or 3? Oh, sorry.
Mhm.
I got that screwed up.
It's not Hogwarts.
It's not Hogwarts, John.
Yeah.
It's close, but not quite.
I know that's what it's based off of. I brain anyway. Yeah, I was in one of the 3. The student population is so high that there's 3 houses that they separate the student population into for the university.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You would know that they're different colleges, so the violet one is the with the Velociraptor is the College of Swords. The one that you were familiar with, emerald green in color with the elementals as their mascot, was the College of Lore, and the red with the boar mascot was the College of Valor.
you guys have all met. I got the notes here.
Wistifer.
Well, yes, Christopher, but I was going to
You
ignore
wore a
that.
lot of red. I mean,
I was going to ignore the fact, but the Vance was here as well. He is.
Did that guy go to school?
Yeah, he was
Shocked
with the
to
College of
be.
Swords. It was the Velociraptor banner that's over there.
And just
It's the coolest animal.
you would know that you can study independently here, and that would make it possible for other colleges to study here. They're just not as prominent.
So yeah. So there's a little bit of history with this group of meeting people from this area.
So you went to school too?
Believe it or not.
he got kicked out. Remember?
Oh, dropout. Huh?
No,
Kicked out.
Kicked out.
kicked
Oh.
out.
He blew something up allegedly.
You shouldn't blow up your school, okay? We gotta talk.
I didn't blow up the school.
Just kidding. I know. We've talked about it.
You would remember.
Oh no. Secrets.
Whispers.
Would this be in some of the notes I had before?
Secrets are no fun.
You should
Secrets
really,
hurt someone.
uh,
As I've
donate
learned
to Extra
in the
Life.
last year, secrets
Right?
You know,
bad.
Yeah. Play games, steal kids.
that's the best
So
thing to do.
you know what?
But-
Nope. We're not.
It's not Festivus. We can't air our grievances yet.
We have to have a mellow pool for the Festivus.
Also, don't forget everybody who was in the same room as Oscar. You guys have 12 temporary hit points.
Ooh.
When we woke up,
Was I in the
I
same
did
room
not
as
do
Oscar?
I assume we all were together.
Actually, I guess, speaking of... Wait, you're
Well,
giving
you
a
guys
temporary hit
didn't-
points? Oh, mine increases maximum
We didn't
hit points.
sleep
I'm
yet.
gonna
You
cast
didn't
it.
sleep yet.
But
Yeah, we didn't.
we haven't taken any damage from the time we woke up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Aid.
Did we have a communal room? What was the deal?
I don't know.
I thought we all slept in different rooms.
Rob,
I
make an
mean-
executive decision. Who slept in
Would you
Oscar's
guys all
room?
have stayed in the same room
Probably
at the
not.
hotel?
We don't usually, so I don't think it would be fair to say we all got.
Okay.
Yeah.
Executive decision.
I'm
You
gonna,
just said no,
um,
so.
Did you get it?
I caught whatever it was. I'm gonna cast Aid on the usual suspects.
The
It
squishies.
increases your maximum HP, so it should stack with temp HP.
So then Leo, we're
How
gonna
much?
It'll increase it by
obviously.
10.
10. What'd you say, Nikki?
Well, if he's casting it on us, well,
You
us
three.
Us
No.
three.
Yeah.
Him,
The usual
you,
suspects.
and you.
Yeah,
He doesn't do it to the dwarves.
I know. So what I'm saying is, roomies.
Yeah.
That way it's all covered.
But yeah, seeing as how we're in a city that might
That was
have
You want the rest of it?
That was
No.
really good.
dangers.
It was very good.
It was
I
very good.
I don't get a second.
Anything so smooth is
Gonna
really
have to go
good.
home and pick up my
It
teeth.
was very tender. It's
I
really
don't
good.
remember where I had.
Wasidio, before she left, would
Max
have
HP. Do I override or
Override.
max HP?
I do.
told you whenever you were ready to come find her at her
How
house.
much is aid?
Oh, sorry, I got
What,
distracted.
10?
What?
10
I got confused 'cause of
into
the
your max.
12.
Wasidio would have told you whenever you're done in the city
want
at any business
Okay,
you
that's
have
what
there
I
to come
thought.
find her at
Damn
her
it.
house, and they can
I'm
figure
sorry.
out what the next step is.
Okay.
Well, then I need to fix mine.
Well,
I would love to cast it at a higher level someday, but that's my
because this is evening, isn't it?
Puts me
No.
over 100.
I don't remember what time we left the
Welcome to the club.
Spectral City.
After the meeting in
I
the
may
morning,
very
you
well
guys
be the
spend
only
some
one who's
time.
not
It's
over.
probably
Unless
about 2
maybe
o'clock
Sue.
now.
Okay.
I don't know. How much HP do you have?
Me?
Yeah. Without the health.
Did you increase your max by
107.
10?
Yes. I did.
Okay.
How much
Yeah.
HP do you have?
I'm normally normally at 94.
Okay. I beat Leo.
I would
That's your
should hope
point.
so. I'm not very tanky.
You got the
say
fighter,
did
which
temp-
probably helps.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
What was
true.
it?
That's
Because
a
monks
D10.
are supposed to be.
glass cannons.
Yes.
So,
You have to hit me first.
What are you
Like
guys doing?
Are we going to your house?
Yeah, we can, unless you guys are. I mean, there's not really much to tour-wise here, but
I don't know where anything's at here, so.
I mean, your parents may give us the best offering of information without,
That's true.
unnecessary information.
It's true, and I'd like to see them again.
I'd like to see what state they're in. The city is being, tormented by a dragon right now. We should definitely go there first.
All right. I shall keep the hood over my head and make my way towards my house.
What do the streets look like? Covered
look
in
like they
water.
could be nice. Where you guys are right now, it definitely looks like there has been some water damage, but it's not. You're not wading in water here.
Okay.
As you do, the city kind of rises up as it goes from the beach. So if you were to go down more towards the university, you'd have to deal with a little bit more water, but definitely looks water damaged. As you do continue to walk, you do look down towards the beach. You see those tall peaked university buildings, a couple churches. Water is at least, a person high from what you can tell by the doors at some of the lower buildings. You do see a few of the buildings in that area almost look like they've been like disintegrated, just like melted away. It doesn't look like really burns, but just kind of wasted away.
Is there like constant waves from the water that's down there, or is it kind of mostly still?
It's mostly still.
So it's just waiting to recede.
Yeah.
Point, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Tide's lower.
you would recognize this with your closeness with nature, that the water does not look clean. It looks very gross and unsanitary.
Yeah, that's nasty water.
There
It's
are...
okay, I can drink it. I'm used to.
You're used to these streets being very clean, Leeward, and very bustling with activity and liveliness with all the music and performing that goes here, but it's a little bit no real performing's happening, and you see lots of people kind of at the sides, sitting down, maybe people that have like lost their homes, things like that. Just a bit of a somber mood.
Kind of wish I'd come back. If it was going to be a time I was come back, it wasn't going to be like this.
Nice.
I mean, obviously, normally the city doesn't look like this.
Well, if we stop this dragon and more things about the thunder, it won't have to happen any worse. That's all we can do. Lead the way, Leeward.
Well,
Let's go,
it's
Magic
not.
Man.
It's not too far up. Let's keep going down, following down the street, and then we make a left, and then.
As he does lead you into the beach top district. Pretty sizable city. I'd say maybe about the same size as Orangeburg. Maybe a little bit bigger. He does lead you into the beach top district. The roads here are they're not better quality, but just a little bit more decorativeness to like where the curbs would meet the road. You're used to it being pretty cleanly where it looks like it might be just a little bit unclean just because of the conditions. As Leeward does lead you down the street, you do see the homes get larger in size. They seem to be multi-storied, look like they're wealthier homes than what you guys are used to seeing. Like maybe some of the more extravagant homes that you've seen.
Any green flames lit inside anywhere?
No, you don't see any green
Not
flags.
yet. Not yet.
We're getting there.
You do see you see a few of the houses that kind of remind you of the larger houses that you might have seen in like the wealthier parts of Orangeburg, like maybe like the Mayor's Manor, a few of the nicer houses in the Spectral City, but there are a lot of them here.
These houses keep getting bigger, and he just keeps walking.
Well, I think we kind of knew he was privileged, but
It's just a little bit further.
And as he does lead you, you see
Do you think he thinks this is do you think he thinks his house is average compared to like maybe
He
there's bigger
does,
ones?
because that's what he was talking about last time we were talking about it. He was like, it's not that big, and that's bigger than our treehouse and our whole plot of property put together.
Mm-hmm.
At least, I mean, you know, at least he's still a nice guy. Most of the time. All of the time.
He got really angry at that vampire, I'm just saying.
Do you think his parents will like my puppet?
I wonder if he lashed
I
out
bet
like
not.
that at
You
a
know
servant
what?
before.
I bet they will, actually.
You do see the lawns also, not too terribly big, but nicely kept,
He went to
very
college,
nicely
really.
landscaped as well.
Probably
Do you
got his
hear
own
any
college
of this,
paid for,
Leeward?
too.
You're within earshot.
Oh, I figured they were probably back far enough that they probably weren't talking
Make a
about.
perception check.
They don't even have college.
Pandora
radio.
just loudly goes, "Yeah, this is why I walk away from him when he plays music."
I'm not being quiet about
That
this,
is
so.
a 27.
Good, I want
Yeah,
to hear
you
it.
do hear some of it. I don't know if it necessarily bothers you that much, since your mind is
will-
more
I will
on your
say-
home, but I mean, that's up to you.
For context, it's more of a, at least in Ivar's case, it's more of a like an observational than it is supposed to be condescending.
This is where I've said every single time I've played this game, or Hawkman.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
We
always
don't
said
we don't
that.
believe in switching seats.
He did. If
I
you're
mean, I
talking
was
about when he was DMing
DMing.
last time.
But anyway.
Yeah, I honestly, I probably.
I
just
noticed
be-
you didn't say anything about my haircut. Jeez.
Honestly, I'd probably be ignoring them for the most part, mainly
Yeah.
because
I
it's
just
just
needed-
the town is in disarray and it's not.
You're not.
I'm comfortable with the
Yeah.
size of house that I have. It's not that big of a deal. to
Fucking
me.
hope so.
You're not a stranger to the party, you know, giving you a hard time. So I don't
Yeah.
think, and your mind would be elsewhere. So I think that's.
We're all a
It's
bunch
more
of
of that I'm concerned because the whole city is
yeah.
falling apart.
He's concerned because Oscar has a puppet.
Yeah,
So
I've
you
used
do-
that in a long time, actually.
You do make your way.
Is there anyone following us?
Make a perception check.
Oh no.
Here we go. See, when it counts.
Hey.
11.
You look around, you don't see anybody.
Yeah, that's above average.
I mean, at least it seems like this part of the city
If
is.
you had two eyes, it'd be double.
Oh yeah, I'd be getting 22s all the time. I'd be the most observational dwarf. You should have seen my perception while I had two good eyes.
Nothing could
I
get by a
bet-
ghost day.
Nothing.
Kind of triggers me.
What triggers you?
Nothing.
Well, I'm just. Is it normal for like all the big fancy houses to be in one place and all the other houses to be elsewhere?
Well, it's more of a
Because
wealthier.
I would say that I would have observed
they
in.
Can afford the top of the hill.
Yeah, but I'm going to say what I have observed in the Spectral City that just because of the vast size of it, it would have been ranged in the regions. Because I would say that my perception of places like that is probably not the best, where all the fortunate ones live in the big houses.
No.
And
Just remember, shit drains downhill.
yeah,
Well-
that's what I'm.
Well,
It just doesn't really seem fair.
I mean,
Oh, I'm looking forward to meeting your parents, as long as they're there.
well, I mean, it's.
I would just. I guess my question to the DM would be: is this one of the? Does this city appear to be more
segregated.
classist built? Like, is it like here's the rich part of town, here's this,
You haven't been to any other part of town, so it's hard to say.
because the rest of it's underwater.
Well, one of the districts is underwater, the University District. You have not been to the Sunset
I'm
District yet.
trying to perceive it because most of the cities we've been to have had like their nice areas that sort of like intermingled.
Hard to tell, only being in one part of the city so far. But it is not, a lot more nicer houses all kind of congregated
Yeah.
together than you would have seen.
Well, yeah, it's. Not ashamed to
I'm
admit
just-
that it's
no,
it's
I'm-
technically more of the wealthier part of town, but
Well, I'm not saying you should be ashamed of it. I just,
I
I have.
I don't look down upon the people that have
No,
smaller
but I
houses than
just-
me. If that's
I,
what
do,
you're
I
asking.
don't think you do. I'm just.
Well, I think you kind of
curious.
have to because of how high your house is.
Well, okay, literally yes, but
All right, one-eyed.
Figuratively-
Let's calm down.
Sorry,
no.
I don't mean anything, but I just mean literally, though.
No,
Right,
Leeward,
but-
I know you don't. I'm just trying to figure out because it is important to know if this is the part of town that's intact, what their opinion is on other parts of town, what they will then be willing to do to help the other parts of town.
Well, I can't
Because
speak for everyone, but
maybe it's different here, but where I come from, if something bad happens to the people further downhill, nobody at the top cares.
well, I can't speak for everyone, but I mean, usually, pretty much everyone kind of pulls their own weight around here. I mean, it is a college town with a lot of students. I mean, the students' population is quite high here, so I mean, a lot of it's influenced by
You're
the students.
definitely in the donor district.
The
So-
alumni.
Yeah.
So
I
I mean,
just-
a lot
picture
of
it
it's
like
a lot of the
Australian.
stuff that happens in
That's
town
what
is
the
probably
Bible
going to be
gave.
more influence of what the
I mean,
students want
Part of it being
versus
underwater doesn't help.
what the families have. Though, granted, some of the families donate more, but I don't really want to get into the politics of that. It's
I
kinda
You
something I want to get out
remember
of
your
there.
family being able to modestly donate.
Yeah,
Not huge donations, but
yeah.
you were not
I-
a stranger to social gatherings of
Right.
higher up
It's not
donors
I
when you
can
were
build
younger.
a spaceship.
Yeah. I usually try to stay out of the politics of families and donations to the university. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I'm just.
couldn't
you
really
know,
avoid
I,
it.
I know that even if and after we defeat the problem, there's going to be a fallout. So we'll have to do some of the stuff that we did with the Maroon Marsh, where we make sure that people are going to help each other. But there, I think it was kind of expected.
Mm-hmm.
well, regardless, I think, I mean, even if there's people who don't want to help, I mean, the events that are happening right now will most likely persuade them.
Well, your
hopefully.
teacher lady seemed pretty nice,
yeah.
so if there's more people like that in charge. Anyway, show us the house, Leo.
Well, it's just a few more blocks down this way.
You said that a few blocks ago.
You do pass on your way to your home a fountain. It's a stone fountain. Doesn't have any sculptures or anything, but it's a nicely crafted fountain. The water is not running in it, which is odd. The water is almost always running in it. But you do eventually make your way to your home, Leeward.
Wait, is a fountain in his yard?
No.
Okay.
I'm thinking it's kind of like a circle.
Like a
Yeah,
square.
And what
square.
town
kind
square.
of architecture did you say this is?
like
Medieval Paris.
like medieval Paris.
So it's Ishgard.
Sure.
More or less,
That
yeah.
fits
It's
the
kind
bill.
of, yeah.
That fits
Yeah.
the bill.
Not,
I mean, that's
not
what
as,
that's-
not
I'm
as
just-
dreary as Ishgard,
Well,
but
there's not
Right
snow.
now it kinda
There's
is.
not
Yeah.
the snow, but that is actually based on French.
yeah.
Everything there is based
Yeah,
on
very
like, French.
Gothic, a little bit
Yeah.
of Gothic influence.
I'm
and
just
stuff
for
like
my
that.
brain.
Yeah.
For the visual.
So you do come to your home, Leeward. It doesn't really stand out compared to the other houses around here. Has a modest sized lawn, not too big compared to ones that you've seen. It has a goldenrod roof atop its third story. You do look up on the top floor. It does have a nice walkout terrace that you were familiar with, Leeward. You would have admired the view there whenever you were younger. Has a good view of the ocean and the flower beds down below in your yard. As you do walk by, you do notice that the flower beds seem to be ridden with weeds and pretty unkempt looking. You make a nature check as you look at it.
Oh, this doesn't look good.
Pretty good.
22?
Yeah, you think that this flower bed has probably been unkempt for about 6 months or so. Maybe more.
Yeah, nobody's touched this in like half a year.
How
Which
long
is-
has it been gone?
Yeah, which is it's kind of unlike your parents to.
Yeah.
How long have you been gone again, Leeward?
How long is this session? We've been going
About
for
less. You've
about-
been. You guys have been at it for about 9 months or so. 10 months around there.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember when
You'd have
timeline wise
been-
and when they were
Well,
right.
It'd have
maybe
been
they-
pretty
you know.
pretty Bluefield when you met everybody. Would have been pretty recently after.
If people are being prejudicial, maybe they had to. I mean, did your parents take care of it themselves, or did they have somebody take care of it?
I'm assuming they did. I don't think I had any.
No, your parents would have definitely had hired help to help with something like that. It's not uncommon for a lot of the people in this district to have hired
I
help.
think the help's
They gotta
well,
go-
F yourself.
I
And
mean-
Well, if they're being mean to his family because they think he did something he didn't do,
That's
they probably can't afford it.
would you just look at
I
that?
don't know what.
You would have remembered having several people to help you around the house, help your mother and father around the house, and a lot of different hired help to raise you as a child and landscaping, stuff like that.
Well, normally we would have had staff to help around the house and take care of the lawn, but it doesn't seem like they're here anymore.
Well, let's go find out why.
Well, I make my way up to the door.
As you do approach, you see a large green door. It matches the green on your jacket underneath your cloak. Kind of a golden accenting lettering that reads Torin and a knocker to match. You do see a flag hanging nearby the door, green in color, has the 4 elementals in each quadrant.
Knocked a knocker.
It's pretty large. A moment goes by. You do eventually hear the door open. You see an older man, shorter, kind of, the half balding, grayish hair, in a suit. He looks at you and his eyes light up. Young Master Leeward, you have returned home. And you see joy light up on his face. You recognize him as Mr. Cartwright, hired help from your childhood that have been with your parents for a very long time.
Hello, Mr. Cartwright.
Come in, Master Leeward. You brought guests?
Yeah, these are my friends.
Oh, I am Mr. Cartwright. Anything you may need on the Torin residence, please let me know. It has been so long since we have had company.
Well met. Ghostak.
Ghostak.
Ivara.
Very nice to meet you.
Pandora.
Hello.
His name's Oscar.
He does,
I'm still not used to talking to people in the voice that I have.
he does lead you inside, pretty decent sized foyer. In the opening of this house, you do see it leads to, several hallways going down each side and a large spiraling staircase that, as you look up, looks like it goes up to the 3rd floor. As you do kind of look around, it's been a while since you've been here, Leeward.
Yeah, it's definitely been a long time.
These halls have not seen you for some time, nor that fur that you grow on your chin now.
Guys,
Yeah, I kind of let it grow over the time. I used to be clean shaven.
Someday you will have a mustache like your father's, I suppose.
So, how things been? I mean,
Not
No.
good.
I know things have changed a lot to where I've been, and
Make a perception check as you walk inside.
Can I make one?
Sure, you all can.
I like to keep things nice and even keel with a 10.
25.
18.
Oh, my bad.
The dwarf's time.
13.
You two notice that pretty large, like hallways. Like a couple of feet taller than usual hallways. But you do notice on just like the shelves and like the banister, just a thin layer of dust on it. Like it hasn't been, like cleaning hasn't been the priority around here for a while. You don't really notice it, Leeward.
Mr. Cartwright. Is it alright if my
Yes, Ghostak, Master Ghostak.
is it alright if my
The little
bear
birdie
comes
here.
in?
Oh,
Here.
well, if it is with Master Leeward, that is
Oh, yeah, it's
Okay.
fine.
I 100% thought you were going to say permissible.
No.
I go over to the
That's my
door and I say, Hubert, you can come in.
What do you mean New York people? Oh, I'm just kidding.
He looks around. Nice place.
Yeah,
I guess
it is.
I guess we could go to the sitting room and discuss stuff.
I wonder what it took to get that large ass piece of
Your
marble.
mother
down
will
there.
be glad to see that you are here. She is in the study if you would like to meet her.
Who?
His
Who?
mother,
My mother.
Mistress
Oh,
Rowan.
it's still out. Yeah.
Is it your mom or your
hasn't
dad that's
died
the
yet,
elf?
so it's still hanging out.
My mom. Half elf on my mom's elf on my mom's side.
Okay.
Who am I meeting?
She will be very happy to see you.
Who are we meeting?
His
Um,
parents.
Your mom. Okay, that's what I thought. But
Man.
Oh, yeah, I guess we can do that first.
Okay.
He was asking about the mustache, and I was trying to think if that was a thing for elfish people or not.
No.
And I was gonna ask the elves, but if it's...
Did my uncle have a beard?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
he was thought his dad's human though.
Oh. Yeah, but my dad's a full elf and has.
We were just talking about a glorious mustache, and I
Oh,
was
okay.
making sure that wasn't a.
Elves can grow beards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not as robust as, you know, the
Mhm.
dwarven
Dwarf.
folk.
I think dwarves are born
Even
with
their
beards.
women grow beards.
So Mr. Cartwright does lead you
Exactly.
up the spiraling staircase up to the second floor where you would know that your mother's study is located. As you walk down this hallway, Leeward, you notice this, and you would all see it. But you're used to these hallways having paintings, sculptures, decorations on shelves that all appear to be missing from the walls, leaving fade marks on the walls where they once stood proud during your childhood in this home. Decorative rugs that used to line the floors are missing, and a thin layer of dust coats everything, leaving just a kind of an empty feeling to these halls. And you guys kind of get that feeling too, as you might have expected a little bit more out of a house like this.
Would Ghostek know reason why all of this, why the place might look so empty?
No.
I got like 2 theories, but they're not good
Yeah.
theories.
You would have
They was
no
robbed.
really.
Or they're hiding
You
it
could
during
assume
these
something,
times.
Yeah.
but
I mean,
Or
we don't
maybe
have any
I have
hard
ideas
evidence.
sell
Yeah,
stuff.
myself.
I do too.
That was the other one too. Is like they had to sell it to.
Maybe I've had to sell the goods.
Leeward, as you go up the stairs, you also notice that it appears that Mr. Cartwright is the only one that is working, which is a little bit unusual. You're used to a little, maybe a cook being in and out of the house, or a nanny, or someone like that. But he appears to be the only one. He does lead you to the study, and as Mr. Cartwright does usher you into this large room, you see shelves line the walls that are barren, empty of the books and decorations that used to be on its shelves. You see where paintings used to hang on the wall remains nothing but faded marks, except for one painting in the far back. It is a painting of you and Aloysius and your mother. It seems to be the only thing that has been that remained in place here. She does have a extravagant wooden desk, cluttered papers, parchment, books kind of lie on the desk, open. It looks like a cluttered work area. And backed behind her, you see stained glass window that does look down upon the front yard. And sitting behind it, you do see an elven woman, blonde hair, that is tied up into kind of a loose bun, a pair of spectacles on her nose as she's diligently working on something. A very distinguished, elegant beauty to her as she looks up with you with a smile, a stressed smile, but still a smile. Leeward, my son, you've come home.
Hi, Mom.
And she will stand up and push her glasses up and tighten her hair up a little bit and go over and
I'll run and hug her.
she'll give you a hug back. It has been some time since you've been home. I've missed you, my son.
I've missed you too.
Who are your friends?
Oh, sorry. This is Ghostek.
Hello, well met.
Oh.
What?
Well, my name is Rowan.
Oh, sorry.
Very nice to meet you.
Oh shit, I forgot to take off my boots. Should I take
Anyway,
off my boots?
this is Oscar.
I go into my bag and I pull out the puppet. And this is Leeward Outerlish Torin.
Leeward always did like his toys growing up. I imagine he enjoys them quite a lot.
Loves it.
Anyway, there's Pandora. And there's Nivora.
Nice to meet you.
This is Uber.
We usually don't have animals in the house. It's a nice change of pace.
He's trained.
He
doesn't actually.
He's
He has, like,
he's a
a
spectral
ribbon.
bear. He's
You have it
Mostly
summoned?
Yeah, it's been
spectral.
summoned for a few days now. It hasn't died.
Yeah,
It's
that's fine.
mostly spectral. He doesn't.
I can leave it in the living room
Make a
area, the
mess.
entrance area.
The foyer.
The
So-
foyer, yeah.
I do wish that happier tidings were upon us upon this reunion, Leeward, but I honestly did not expect you to see you in Gold Beach anytime soon.
I wasn't expecting to be in Gold Beach anytime soon either, but from what I've heard that's going on, we couldn't turn a blind eye to it.
Terrible things have happened. About 3 days ago came the flood, and then the dragon.
You're good.
Our water has gone stagnant, unable to drink. We've attempted to flee. Wisidia has attempted to gather the people and escort them to Amberville nearby, and then eventually to Yellow Springs, a refugee place away from here, away from the attacks. But every time that she tries, the dragon shows up and forces us back into hiding.
Has the dragon actually attacked the town or just stopped you from leaving?
Both. Each time it comes back, it seems to double in power. It grows larger, too.
I don't like that.
Where's Dad?
Your father is gone. He is out with the others. Some of Gold Beach's finest warriors and adventurers. Him and Wistifer are leading the charge, attempting to find where this green dragon calls home, and trying to figure out its motivations, what it wants.
You about gave me a heart attack when you said he was gone.
I could have avoided
His
that.
poor little heart can't take this shit. Neither can mine.
I tried to stop him, but there's no stopping that man. It's the human side in him. He just wants to go all or nothing.
That sounds familiar.
It's honorable and admirable,
Isn't he
but
all,
stupid sometimes.
Isn't he all human?
Hmm?
That is, yeah.
Yeah, Dad's all human.
Okay, I just wondered because you said the human side of him.
Well, you're in luck. The
All of them.
exterminators
So
are
all
here.
of him.
Mm-hmm.
We're here to solve the problem.
Yeah, and the time that I've been away, I've kind of on a bit of an adventure of my own.
Should we, maybe you two would like to have,
Make sure you kill it.
A
and don't let it
moment.
fly away like John.
I don't know if I caught it or I might have
We
and I
can-
killed it.
The foyer.
step out? I'm just
I mean,
gonna-
It's up to you guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
step
don't
out.
really have anything to hide.
We should. Well, yes, but
Family matters to discuss. Haven't been back in a while. I'm just gonna
catch up.
Time for you
At
to
3
get a
o'clock.
watch.
Oh no.
3.
It's in the noon.
Just
After
come get
noon.
us when it's dinner. We need to eat something if we're gonna go fight a dragon or whatever.
I could lead you down to the sitting room and make some tea in the meantime.
Tea.
Do you require anything else, Mistress Rowan or Master Leeward?
Oh, no, thank you, Mr. Cartwell.
Cartwright.
Cartwright, sorry.
It's been so long.
I caught it
It's
close.
been so long.
You got card at least.
Mm-hmm. So, you do eventually be led downstairs, leaving you alone with your mother. What is it that you would like to discuss, Leeward?
I'm just... What happened? It seems like everyone's left and everything's in disarray.
I need everybody to leave the room.
You can do that, except for Rob, who's making that face.
What face were you making?
We know what he was gonna fucking tell her. Context clues. Your boy's in love.
Do I need to pour myself another drink for this?
Well, your father, as I said, is gone with a unlikely hero, Christopher. I knew you never liked that boy, and I never liked his intentions. But he has done a great job of rallying the people in these trying times. And at this moment, Gold Beach can use all the help that it can get.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have to agree with you on that. As much as I distrust him. So, is there? I mean, what all happened since I left? I mean, when last I knew, everything was. I mean, with the exception of the incident at the university, everything was a-okay.
After the incident, you and Christopher both fled in opposite directions. Me and your father were left with the cleanup. 6 individuals died, 6 students in the explosion. No evidence was left other than you were involved. I knew that it was not you. You do not have evil in your heart to do so. But you do have a thirst for competitive activities, and you and Christopher were always at each other's throats. I imagine he is involved too. Misguided were both of you. It was not our place to judge, as we did not know what happened as you both left. But we did pick up the pieces that remained. Me and your father funded the funerals and a large chunk of our savings to the families of the lost members in that accident. We felt it was our task to help rebuild the university and make it right with the families. Our fortune has been depleted. Nothing remains. All of our belongings that are not necessary, we've sold. We will soon sell the house as well.
I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry for the trouble I caused you.
We do not ask for you to be sorry. We ask for you to be better. You know you can fix this. there's one thing you have always been, it is resourceful. But us Taurans had to do what was right. Me and your father knew that someday you would return and, with the gods' blessings, hopefully make this right. We have lived in extravagance for far too long. Our money could be used at better places.
Yes, but
I don't need...
I should have stayed. I should have.
You are but a boy. A boy who has seemed to mature to a fine young man. A man who has learned much in his time away. You have seen some things out there, I imagine. I can see it in your eyes. The boyish innocence you had when you left has all but faded from your eyes.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of terrible things that happened, and I don't want you or anyone else to suffer what I've seen.
That is why I'm glad you're here with your friends. I imagine if you truly have become a greater bard, more powerful, you might be the only people, along with Aloysius and Wistifer, that would stand a chance in freeing us from this tyranny.
I know they're not here, but I will speak. We'll do anything that we can help. And like I said, I should have been here. I should have stayed. I don't know what I could have done, but I shouldn't have left. I should have just faced it. Now look what's happened.
I don't think that there's anything you could have done. But the thought means more than you can imagine.
Well,
look not at the past, but at the future and the things that you can change.
We'll do everything that we can to make it right. I will do everything that I can to make it right. I mean, I don't know. It seems like we accomplish one thing and another, more destruction happens after we succeed at one thing, and
So goes life. But no matter what comes, what gets in your way, you must always be ready, prepared to pick up the pieces that remain. That is the Tauran way.
I'm glad to be home.
We're glad to have you. Now let's go get dinner.
Sounds good.
I'm sure you've missed Mr. Cartwright's cooking.
Oh God, yes.
She'll lead you downstairs. Alright, you can come back in! Any questions?
No, not really. Hello?
We're coming.
Okay. We weren't sure if we heard you. Or heard us.
Hola.
We heard you. We were wrapping up our own conversation.
Oh. Do I need to leave the room for the conversation now?
No, it's none of your business.
All
You weren't there.
comrades are going to take moment to speak amongst ourselves and pull a huge prank on you.
What a bougie foyer you got here.
Just kind of wonder what happened to all the decorations.
Oh,
Oh boy, that's a long face.
Sorry. I'm still kind of setting in
Sad.
that mood a little bit from the conversation.
Went that well, huh?
So is this like generational wealth or something?
I mean, if his mom's one of our kind, you know, she may. We don't know.
She
how old
is
she
generational.
Yeah, she could be. You know, I assume she's probably older than me. I don't want to say that. That's rude.
Also, I'm just not.
I mean,
900
for all
to
we
his
know,
30.
Leo Word's dad could be like her, you know, fifth
As-
husband.
As we're going down,
That's
I can,
fucked up, but it's true.
I will volunteer any money that I can to my mother as well as we're going down the stairs.
Okay.
Told you, no
I
problem.
don't know how much.
As you do pull it out, she puts her hand on it. This is not something that money can fix right away, Leeward.
Anyway, okay.
Let's fix this first.
Well, hello. Hi.
Hey,
No, we're just in the foyer, so.
Mr. Cartwright would have led you to the sitting room.
The sitting.
Ah,
That's right.
the sitting room.
In
We
the
know what one of those looks
In
like.
the sitting room.
They have a room that you
just sit in.
are there any torches or sconces or anything?
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
Are they lit?
Here we go.
Actually, as you do look around, a lot of the torches have been removed from the sconces. It looks like there used to be like chandelier that's missing.
Mr. Cartwright, what
Yes?
used to be here
Where?
in this area where I imagine there used to be a light?
Oh yes, there's. We had to sell quite a few of them recently. But we do have one left. I could light it for you if you'd like.
Yes, please.
All right, here it goes.
Jesus Christ.
You see a torch light up,
What color?
I think you know what he was getting.
fire color.
Nice try.
Not green fire, just regular fire.
No, regular fire.
It's not the richest.
I mean, it might have been. It seems like they kind
There's no green flames here.
of had a downside.
Not anymore.
Are you there? Is he back?
Yeah, I figured we're walking. I'm
Oh.
entering the room. So, how's everyone feel for dinner?
I could eat.
Well, I know Ghost Deck is going to need more than this tea to
That I'm sure he's spiked.
fuel his fire. Don't pour it on the floor, Ghost Deck.
What? No, I poured it into. Sorry,
Oh.
It's only half a cup of tea. Other half is some spice stuff.
Yeah. Got some hard liquor and it's a Long Island iced tea at this point.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good.
I could eat.
Alright.
So, Mr. Cartwright does eventually say it probably takes him around an hour. Were you doing anything in the meantime?
Oh, no. He shouldn't have to cook for us.
No.
No, I wouldn't feel right, Leeward. No.
I mean,
I'm sure we can.
Oh no, I insist, I must. It has been so long since I've cooked.
Okay.
For such a large party, usually it's just the master and the mistress.
While he's sneaking off to go cook, any brooms or anything around?
Yeah, you can probably find one.
I'm gonna start sweeping.
Okay.
What?
All right.
That's what
Ghost
your
Deck, the maid.
would do.
What is your friend doing?
I think he's trying to clean.
Oh,
I've never seen Ghost Deck clean anything in his life.
I haven't either. Are you
It
turning
is.
over a new leaf?
I just feel like I want to contribute.
it is messy here. I know.
Yeah.
Thank you, Master Ghostak.
Of course. But yeah, I'll just spend like a bunch of time trying to tidy things up as best as I can. I guess
Sure.
I'll start here.
I'd say in
and
an
then
hour
work on
you
the
can
rest
get
of the
the-
city next.
Yeah,
Yeah, you could get the sitting room done in about an hour.
I'm just gonna sealing the floor. I am like, you know what? Those weeds are bothering me. I think Zeus and I are gonna go outside and pick the weeds.
All right.
He might eat them, but
I mean,
I'm gonna
you
pick the
guys
weeds.
don't have to. I do appreciate it.
Yeah, you can clear the couple of the flower beds up front.
Are there like, I don't know, rafters on what looks like an
Dust the
rafters.
banisters.
I don't typically live in cleanliness, so not as bad as a ghost stack, but
No, Ghost Stack is totally
Now tell me,
used to
dearie,
living in dirt.
what do you do?
what do I do?
Yes. You
I-
obviously don't pull weeds or sweep.
I punch things.
That's, I suppose, useful in
She's-
a line of work.
She's
I-
very good at punching things and kicking things.
I wrestle sometimes.
She also has. Well, I'll let you show her.
Oh yeah. These are from a giant god
Oh boy.
bestowed upon me after I fought a stone giant.
Her actual job.
Tell me, how much do you know about giants?
I'm so glad that I am outside at this time.
I did read a book on it not, 10, 15 years ago.
I should really dust off those stairs.
well-
They can get really slippy.
Because I can tell you a lot about.
I think
kind
Pandora
of
needed
a-
help with those weeds.
Her actual
Expert.
job is Queen of the Stone Giants.
Yeah.
Strange. You have strange friends, but they're nice. What do you do?
Magic.
Magic. I do too. Not very well, but
But you should see what number. Is there a room big enough for her to do the?
yeah,
The
sitting room's
Lord.
pretty big, and there's really not too many chairs and
I guess
couches
we
left
already
in
go
there.
to sleep,
Yeah.
so I go,
Show.
Just do a little party trick.
Show her what you can do with those.
Are you sure? Because I don't know how high this.
I think it's
I
tall
don't
enough.
know.
Ceiling's probably about
Are
15,
we
20
fighting
feet high.
anything today? Are we going after the dragon today?
We don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah, we don't know. That's the
I don't
problem.
I would, but we may have to fight later.
Well, you do have a point.
But I can become very large. Like, I don't know, several times my size. Would you like to meet my rat cheesers?
Here we go.
Ugh, mice in the house?
No, he's a rat, first of all.
Rats in the house?
Yes, he's my pet. He's my friend.
Keep him in your pocket, please.
Well, do you have something against rats? You didn't have anything against the bear and the...
Just rodents can be destructive whenever they get into a home.
More destructive than a bear or a griffin?
And the bear's a little bit easier to keep your eye on. Bears won't hide in your
Well-
walls.
I think he's alright.
I'm sure that he is.
I also have.
And he's more than welcome here, just do not let him leave your
I thought
pocket,
you were gonna.
please.
Did you show her your fish?
That's what
Your
I was
house,
about
your
to.
rules.
So I've got also strange goldfish. I don't know if you know anything about it.
Just
I
pull
reached
it out
down
your
and I
hand.
got
Because
Freddy.
the entire wizard college should
Where's his
knowledge.
bowl? Why are you just carrying him around in your pocket?
He doesn't die.
That's peculiar.
Be fair.
Why?
You
I don't
left-
know.
You left him in a bowl, and then he showed up in your bag.
Yes, he teleported himself.
Oh, you probably just put him in your pocket and didn't remember. He's always so forgetful.
I
What
swear.
all has your son
Oh no.
told you about what we've been doing?
Not much.
So he didn't tell you that he got taken by a rock.
A what?
Yeah,
Big
that did
bird?
happen.
Oh, a rock. No,
yeah.
he did not.
Yeah, I did get.
And you're alive?
Yeah,
Yeah, that one
This
didn't
is
kill
what I
him at
imagine
all.
he just did.
yeah. If it wasn't for the help of these, well, Pandora wasn't there at the moment at that time, but if it wasn't for them,
You're
I
in the
probably
room.
would-
You could hear all this. You're outside, unfortunately.
I wasn't even there anyway, so it's fine.
I
And
probably
then there was
wouldn't
the
be alive.
time. Then there was the time we fought the Illithids, and he got his brain sucked out.
Oh, don't.
So,
Okay.
Lord. Gods.
How many times has he died? Twice.
I didn't really want to stress my mother over the times I've died.
Did you tell it? Did you just say that?
He's not there. Oh yeah, I guess you.
Yeah, he is there.
He is.
But
I'm
don't
the one that's
worry.
outside.
Brought him back to life twice. Obviously.
Well, I'm glad you're with my son then, but do not let it happen to him again.
This actually brought us back to life a couple times.
That's true.
Then there was the vampire.
Let's just change the subject.
Sorry.
What's your lineage? I'm curious.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, my people, at least back home, kind of track our lineage. Being long-lived as we are. I'm just curious. I'm curious about the.
There were elves before me, and
I'm just curious because I
we're
haven't
amongst
met.
the founding people of this university, along with Cydia and come on, phone. Along with Cydia and Distant Rain and Rurik, God rest their souls.
Yeah, it was just my people. You know, we kind of. I'm kind of new to the continent. I'm actually from the other one,
What other one?
the Jewel Isles.
Oh. How is it there?
Not great.
That's what we heard.
I'm kind of here by accident. I'm supposed to be sacrificed to a awful
What
set
an
of.
odd group of friends you
Yeah,
carry. But
like I said, like I told
a
you
little
before,
bit of
we've
culture
Well,
will
I'm
do
just-
you some good.
I'm just saying
We have seen
where I come from. It's
a
just
lot of
interesting
like
here
bad
because
things.
the
Give her a
elves
fucking
mostly,
heart attack. You're just
you know,
laying all
we
this
sort of collect
big shit on
together. We don't really
we've definitely
disseminate
seen.
ourselves.
Yeah,
Why do I feel
like I
like
said,
the bad group of friends?
we've seen our share of horrors over the
Doesn't bother me.
9 months.
Just outside.
It reminds me
kicking
of the
weeds.
adventures your father said he went on.
What kind of adventures did he go on?
Yeah, you'd have to ask him. He's told several ones. I can't tell if he's lying or not. Each time that he tells that story about, it was he says it was a devil or a demon, something like that. Each time he says it, he says it grew twice as big each time. So who knows?
Oh yeah, devils. Wouldn't want to mess with those.
Yeah.
Did he tell you we went to Avernus too?
She's
Actually,
gonna have a stroke.
like I said, I'm trying not
kill
to
it.
stress my mother over all
Well, I think
things
your
that we
mother's
possibly could.
handling
Can
it
I
all very
insight
well.
check?
You don't need to protect her.
Her
She
stress
can,
level?
I would like to insight check.
I'd like to
insight
medicine check her pulse.
Rowan, to see how she is taking all of this news.
Sure.
Not well. She's having a panic attack.
I only got an 11.
Jesus.
Hard to tell.
Is she an
She
old,
just seems stressed out all the
She's an
time.
old elf.
She's middle-aged.
I was gonna say, is she.
She still has like a very elegant beauty to her.
Mhm.
So she's making her
Well,
30s.
we also
We kind of keep that going.
defeated a vampire, saved the Maroon Marsh.
300 could be 500.
Yeah.
Didn't die there.
Yeah, we rescued all the peoples in Maroon Marsh.
Yeah, we don't hear too much from the Maroon Marsh.
Well, you might soon.
Did he tell you
Oh no.
about becoming the champion of Orangeburg?
Oh, God.
No. You've been to Orangeburg?
Yeah. When this kind of whole thing kind of kicked off, it was
I bumped myself.
we were in. I made my way to Bluefield, and we fought a dragon that was made out of a bed, kind of a evil wizard.
Strange.
And for defeating it, we got our own little manor.
I wouldn't call it a manor.
It's a treehouse. I really enjoy it, but you know, I have a bit of a affinity for not as much as Pandora does for trees, but I'm at home in the woods.
We actually got a brewery started. Well, not me, but Ghostak and Oscar got a brewery started over in Bluefield, actually, in our house.
A businessman too.
Well, I'm kind of more of the hype man, but
Still a part of it. I'm just glad that you've opened up your eyes and have seen some of the culture outside the walls of Gold Beach. Me and your father did try to provide you with a padded childhood and we did enjoy spoiling you, but it's good to see that that did not raise a unaware man.
Yeah, a lot has happened. Yeah, we've kind of been really almost everywhere except for kind of the southeastern part of the continent. We helped Ghostack in his hometown of Grey Spine.
Grey Spine, why would you ever want to go there?
I mean, that's where
What
he's
is it
from.
that you do there?
Yeah, very.
I believe it's a mining town. That
Yep.
doesn't fit my son very much.
Well,
It
I
did
really
suppose-
mind.
I suppose
Yeah.
if it's to help his
It did
friend,
not.
it makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, it built character.
It's very important. Something that I knew would only grow as Leo had left here.
We slayed our first dragon there too.
Oh, that was Silver Rock.
It's like a hop, skip away.
Well, that's true.
Technically, the first dragon we slayed was made out of a bed.
That's true.
Yeah.
We killed
First-
2 dragons.
So the first real
Scared one away.
dragon. Yeah.
No, we've killed the baby one,
Yeah.
the big one,
And the giant.
And the
and
bed
the
one.
bed.
So
And
3
black
dragons.
And so 4.
What? Oh yeah, we killed. Yeah, 4.
Oh yeah, we went to another
And we
dimension.
scared one away.
Yep.
It seems like you've gotten all the culture we could have hoped that you had.
Oh, we could probably do with some more.
I think we should probably do with some less, but I can't. We can't retire yet.
Dinner is eventually served. It is served, and the dining room table is not there anymore. So you are kind of having your plate on your lap. Looks like they
anyway.
Yeah, I'm not. I've
looks
I've
like they
gotten used
did
to it.
keep. They did keep like one set of china, but it's a nice meat and vegetable arrangement. Tastes pretty good, as Mr. Cartwright serves you.
Thank you.
Quite the spread for what we're dealing with out here.
Yes, I will need to go shopping again. I don't know where we will go. A lot of the market district is underwater as well. Perhaps we will be able to leave for Amberville.
We will try to make certain of it. If I see you tomorrow, I can provide food for several people. So I'm not prepared today.
Okay.
I
would
could
be
get
of
you a
great
lot
help.
of mayonnaise.
One
Without
day
a-
that will come in handy.
Without a sandwich to put it on, I fear it would not.
Yeah.
Can you imagine eating only mayonnaise?
I don't need to imagine it.
I've lived it. When you're desperate. you know.
Listen, I will be honest with you, sir. I have lived in some pretty tough places
Well, they used to serve
where
it
mayonnaise would have been.
A delicacy.
I don't forsake any meal, although I
Oh.
kind of do because I don't eat meat, but it's a personal choice.
I mean,
Plants are easier to find anyway. So.
I mean, if Lord of Fries is still around, you can always donate the mayonnaise to them. They can use it for a dipping sauce, I guess.
Leeward deer that is underwater.
Well, never mind then.
That's where all the college kids would go eat. Located right in the middle of University Square. I do suggest when you're done here, if maybe take a look and see the damage for yourself. maybe you could go to the Sunset District as well and see how they're faring.
Good time to do it after dinner.
Well, we can
Probably.
at least see what's going on.
It's
It'll
maybe
only
like-
be starting to get dark.
Yeah, maybe like 5 o'clock at this time.
Yeah, we can at least see what we can do to help and plan ahead.
Well,
Mom,
Yes.
is it alright if my friends stay here tonight too, so we don't have to find an inn?
Yes, we will. You'll have to. I apologize, but you'll have to sleep on the floor. We sold all of our guest beds.
why?
Yeah. That is for Leeward to tell you.
Why?
I'll tell you later.
Well,
I was waiting for it.
I will eat my food and lean him back against Uber. Because he's like a big comfy couch.
Mm-hmm. Pretty good food.
Cool.
we should probably make our way, guys.
Where do you want to go first?
Seems like we should hit up that Sunset District.
Alright.
Well, lead the way. We don't know where we're going.
I just want to make sure everyone else is fine with that.
Well, let me just look outside. Yep, it's down there.
It should be up there, right?
No.
Down.
Down.
Yeah. We're up on the hill.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
we're on
the
the hill.
city is kind of into, like a Venn diagram of thirds. University District is farther down here. Sunset District is on the kind of western quadrant, and the Beach Top District is more the
Gotcha.
the eastern, northeastern side.
We'll lead the way.
Alright.
So
Well,
Leeward,
we're waiting.
you do lead them down the streets, delicately paved streets. As you do get into the Sunset District, it's not as intricately crafted. Still nice houses, though. There probably are a few not so wealthy neighborhoods here, but it's really not a poor town. Most people here do have money. In this district, you do know it's the middle to low tier income houses. The Golden Harp Tavern is there, and you also know that this is where a lot of your schoolmates would have had houses, or where their families would have lived, and when you were a kid. Anybody who would have came to the university from elsewhere, they did have on-campus housing, but that would be in the university district, which is flooded. You do know that Wistifer's house is located in this district.
So there's the Gold Harp Tavern. It's kind of a rite of passage for a lot of the students to kind of play a show there. So I know Vance has played there once or twice, possibly more.
I know you really like Vance, but you don't have to bring him up all the time.
He's kind of a bad guy.
I don't know. It's kind of
Yeah.
interesting.
I mean, he's
Boo.
out of a lot of the bards I know, he's probably one of the better ones, unfortunately. So,
Talent-wise, not morality-wise. Not that I really have much to say about that, but he's kind of a douche.
I like this, Oscar. I like the new you. You speak your mind better.
But anyway, if we ever want to go, once this is all over, we can head there for drinks or something.
I mean, might take a while to
Yeah.
rebuild, but remember Marsh? Once they knew they were in the clear, seemed pretty motivated. Gotta stop this Sunder thing first, I guess. So
Alright, so we're walking.
And we're walking and walking.
Yeah, this area seems to, have a bit more evidence of a flood. It's not underwater like the university district is. It does seem like some of the houses here look like they have almost cracked and fallen off. As you look at them, you all can make a nature check, I suppose, to see what would have maybe caused this damage, or you can do history.
Both of
Alright,
us the
let's
same.
go.
That is an 18.
24. History.
5.
Nat 1, so 4.
12.
Okay. And what did
On
you get?
both, they're
18.
both listed.
So both of you, just the way that the building looks like it has been cracked and destroyed in some places, looks like it might have experienced extreme cold at its moment of breaking.
Well, this is
Not unlike the ice that you guys have experienced from some enemies.
it's a bit odd.
Sounded
I don't know why would it be froze, cold damage to the houses.
That is odd. Unless, didn't they say that green dragon was emitting other breaths?
Yeah, they did. I hear it's Steve.
What was their name? Virala? Is that the name?
Okay.
Yeah, well, this is only evidence of the possibility there. I don't like it. It's a good thing we got here when we did. We had waited any longer, it'd be twice as strong.
Yeah, the sooner we can find this crazy lizard, the better.
I mean, it sounds like the easiest way to find it is to send people to Amberville. Is that what the name of that town is?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just a
Basically, if we look like we're trying to escape, then maybe it'll stop us.
Right.
Yeah.
But it also puts a lot of people at risk.
Yeah.
I mean,
Unless we're the only
How
ones
far
trying
away
to
is
escape.
Amberville from Gold
Well,
Beach?
not if we take maybe this Wister.
Amberville, maybe
Should we
about a day's travel.
investigate Wistifer's home?
Okay.
I mean,
So Amberville would probably be about
I
right
guess.
there.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not too far off.
Passing by Wistifer's home, did I notice anybody there?
Well, I didn't mention Worcester for
Oh, sorry. Never mind then.
I purposely kept that out.
He's in love with Vance, doesn't like
So
Wis-
Leeward, as you
Wis-
do walk
Wis-
down
the
these,
Wistifer.
Well, in fairness, Wistifer did sort of have a fight with him in a circus.
as you
As
do walk
before
down
your
these
time.
streets,
That's probably the last.
Memories
How
do
about
come
popcorn
back
machine
mostly
I
good.
still have yet to be able to
you
really
remember
use.
times that you've had
But I
having
swear,
a few too
Pandora,
many
when we get
drinks,
home-
walking down the street with your college friends. Do you remember a fun night you had with Charlie,
Mm-hmm.
who is
Dead.
no
Dead.
longer with us?
Yeah, unfortunately.
It's either him or you, pal.
Nice times that you've had, and then you see Wistifer's house. And I imagine a feeling of anger is the first thing that comes. You all do notice Leeward stop and stare at this house. Not a small house, but decent size.
Find something we're looking for, or
Let me see your face, Leeward. Oh, he's pissed. I know that look.
It's
I
almost-
would know.
It's
Well,
almost as bad as the vampire.
It's nothing of consequence. Let's just keep going.
I don't believe that.
Insight check.
I don't
Dude,
need
I don't think you need an insight check for that one there, brother.
I just looked him dead in the
You're
face and I
very
could see the anger.
bad. Well, technically he's not a bad liar, but he's kind of a bad liar. It's confusing.
Well,
You are a
it's,
bad
it's one of those
liar.
things you've been around me long enough. You can tell.
Yeah.
There's
You
tells
four
for
can make
what-
perception checks.
Insight check.
He said perception.
18.
Okay, perception. I got an 8.
What did you
Dang it, Ghost Stack!
What'd you get?
13.
13?
18.
15?
7.
So you two notice very much
Dwarf can't
faded
see for
away on the what seems to be the receptacle for mail. Not quite a mailbox, but you do see a very faded away name in red. It says Chalkin on it, which you
I would know
not so
you.
much you recognize that as Wistifer's last name.
That's Wistifer's house, isn't it? I read the mailbox.
Unfortunately.
And there are no lights on inside, and
You know, I know that you've had your conflicts with him in the past, and you know you might believe that he's responsible for.
looks like it's been pretty
You're
empty for a
ousting,
while too. Like
but
the yard doesn't look very well kept.
Maybe, I mean, he's out there helping your dad. You know, maybe,
I don't know.
maybe not.
As you're looking at the house, make a wisdom saving throw
Oh shit.
with disadvantage.
Oh shit.
I agree.
You're near ghost hacks.
Well, they're both ones. It was going to happen whether I liked it or not.
Let's
you
go.
feel an uncontrollable sense of anger, like you need to do something to this house that's...
I find the nearest rock and I throw it through the window.
Okay, so you pick up a rock and throw it.
Leeward.
Hey, buddy, I get it. Whatever he did to you, fuck that guy.
What
It's
did
been a
he
while.
do? I know. I'm trying to remember if he's actually truly explained.
Calm down there, Steve.
What did he? I mean, what do you think it is, or what did he do? What do you know he did?
What's your passive perception?
It is...
21.
It's 20. It's not
Oh.
21. It's 20.
As that window was broken out, window was pretty dusted over. But now with the broken out window, you can see on the inside there seems to be an abundance of plant life coming from the inside.
I'm going up to the window.
Okay, and do this first, and then you go to the window.
Out with it, Leeward. You need to get over this stuff if we're gonna successfully take care of this dragon. You can't have these reservations.
I think he's the one who's behind the bombing, the explosion at the university.
Why?
Because we tended to be a bit more aggressively competitive with each other, and we always like to ramp it up a bit. Unfortunately, we were in kind of the same area at the same time, and then we both fled.
What is in the window? What do I see that I got closer to
Wait,
looked in?
so Wistifer fled too?
Around
Can
the same
I
time.
How long has Wistifer been back?
I don't
You don't know.
I'd like to follow
Well,
a
but
little
if
bit.
he fled and you fled, if he did it and was trying to frame you, why would he flee? It would be advantageous for him to have said, "Aha, Leeward! Finally, it's revealed that he's a terrible person."
I don't know if maybe he wants to rub it in my face, or I don't understand his motives.
I know I feel it, buddy.
It's always been
think-
one thing that he's, it's if I was good at something, he had to do it better and escalate it and
That's called a
shove
rival.
it in my face.
And
And
in my experience, it's actually a good thing for growth.
yeah, but it wasn't
You should
really
have seen
like.
me and my brother, and I loved him.
But it wasn't
love
really
him.
typically good-hearted.
It doesn't always
Rivalry
have to be.
doesn't have to be. You don't have to be friends to make each other better. I'm just saying you might consider the fact that maybe you both were forced away. I mean, his home looks like it's in worse shape than yours. And he's out with your father and others, seemingly just as motivated to get this dragon. And
Well, unfortunately,
Maybe the
it's-
reason he's so mad at you now is because he also thinks you did it, just like you think he did it.
I don't know. It's just many, many years of distrust. It's hard to get over in it easily.
As someone who spent a decade not knowing who she was, and then found out that that was because of a family member, I can tell you I understand that, but I can also tell you that it does nothing to hold on to that anger.
Leo, do you trust me?
Yes.
You know what I've done.
Yes, and I've been with you for this entire through thick and thin, and I've known you to always have my back. I don't, it's different. It's not like you're constantly berating me with. I mean, yes, you have your fun, but it's not like you're not purposely trying to make my life a living hell.
I was. That was my mission. I was supposed to kill all of you. And I didn't.
Which is why I trust you. Because
But,
I mean, if you wanted to, you had ample opportunity to do it.
And he had an opportunity to kill you, but he did a battle of the band instead.
That's true, and nobody was hurt. If he was really nefarious enough to blow up an entire school, do you think he'd really care about people he doesn't even know in a circus tent? Maybe he sought you out because you're the only one that either he thought could be guilty of that, or because you were the only one who could understand the position he was in. Because, I mean, it looks like you were both blamed.
Unless there's something you're not telling us.
Is there something I'm not telling them?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I mean, maybe this whole time you should have just asked questions.
Because he is working with your father, and we will have to work with him.
Right, and I can put my anger aside.
Can you? Can you put your anger aside?
You just threw a rock at his house, Leeward.
Because if you go off the rails, I don't want you to die.
And you did get almost kind of out of control when we interrogated that vampire.
This goes for everybody here. One slip up and we are all dead.
I know that.
The world is dead
I know that.
or enslaved. Either way, not great.
And I will endeavor to keep it under control.
Pandora, I know.
She's up at the window.
I'm not
Oh.
even next to you guys. I'm at like
as
the
you
house.
She
do look
wandered
over,
away.
you see
Pandora?
Pandora up at the window. So, as you do look in, make an investigation check.
And
Hold
I
that
would
thought.
like to have followed her a little bit to get within about 60 feet of the house.
Investigation.
Sure.
Mod 20.
You're definitely within 60 feet of the house. The front yard's not that big.
Jesus.
Gotcha.
Mod 20.
Mod 20, so as you look inside, you do see lots of plant life. As you do kind of look around, you do see, like, it looks like
I
it's
couldn't
probably...
find that on Amazon Music.
Nice.
Well, I
Like
did
it-
expect you to.
It probably started in like a lot of the pots that you see around, but they've overgrown. But it's a lot of plants in this house. You do see like the corner of what looks to be like a smaller room with a table and has a bunch of papers kind of scattered all over it. The rest of the house looks pretty untouched for a while. Like nature's kind of taken over. But that one room appears to have a bit of the plant life kind of cleared. And
I'm opening the window and climbing in.
Pandora! Are we breaking into people's houses? Not that I've
It's
had
already been
problems-
broken.
So you
Problems
see
with that in the
Pandora
past,
reach
but-
in and slide open the window. What
As
are
she
you guys
does
doing?
that, I would like to cast Divine Sense. Any celestials, fiends, or undead in the house?
Celestial scenes undead. No.
I will go over to the window since she's going to go inside and just keep watch.
I'm going up to that room
Person
with the
will keep
desk.
Watch.
Okay.
With the papers.
Hey, Uber can help.
So you go into the room.
You know, Oscar, I think the worst
It's
thing
almost,
about getting my memories
almost
back
take-
is
You're
being
almost
a
taken
rational
aback
one.
by the just the level of the like foliage and growth in here. It's nice. So you see like a smaller desk. Looks like it has papers kind of thrown around it. Has a lot of like different like herbs and roots and different things that you would recognize as you know, just things like that druids would use for like spell casting and things of that nature.
Okay. Is there anything on the papers that would stick out to me on
Make
the
an
desk?
investigation check as you look through them.
Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, 13.
13. So as you look through, it just seems to kind of be gibberish. You don't really
Jibber
understand the context for things. You do pick up a smaller notebook, and as you do flip through it, on several of the pages, and now as you kind of look through all the other papers, you do see it scattered everywhere. You see a symbol that says, "What does this mean?" And the symbol looks a lot like that.
Okay.
You recognize as the symbol that minus. It was associated with him and anybody in league with him.
I'm taking that paper. I'm taking that notebook. Was there...
Can I
Fuck.
wander over and see what's happening?
Yeah.
You're just looking at me
Go-
through the
go,
window?
Zach. What,
Yeah.
What is she doing in there?
I think she's looking around.
What?
Are there like
And
drawers?
I'm the one
Hold
who's
on!
getting
Hold
yelled
on!
at for throwing the goddamn stuff
Let me
out
finish
the window.
Were there drawers in the desk at all? Or is it just like...
You throw
Can I look through the drawers and see
Yeah,
if
you would have
there's-
looked through them. And
Oh,
that's
she's-
what you would have
Just the
found.
notebook
She
and
could have
then...
seen the plates through the
She
window.
could have burned the place
This
down
is not
instead.
going to help Leoward if she's robbing his rival's house.
To be honest, I still don't trust Christopher.
I'm
Thank
not
you.
saying I do either, but the same could be said about Leoward if you apply it from his perspective.
get
What
that.
did you get?
But I
Did you
know
get a
they were.
13?
It was a 13, yeah.
Do
Okay.
you?
There like
Yes.
any books or
We thought we
shelves in
knew
there with
All-Star.
anything?
If
Or is it like
I was
too
always
many
questionable
overgrown
about
plants are kind of
Oscar.
in the way to see if there was anything?
with a 13, it's kind of
Probably
hard
not.
to tell. You could always ask for
I mean-
assistance if you wanted to try again.
You've seen his ability to lie in front of us.
That's true.
I'm just gonna peek my head out the
I'd
door,
be down.
out to the window, and I'm gonna say, "Somebody else get in here!" And that's all I'm gonna say.
So as
I'll
you
do it.
go stack the
Okay.
cards.
My voice is angry and booming.
I get in.
Can I have this?
I look around.
I don't
Did
want your help to look for something.
Do I see anybody
I'm
after
gonna
she
investigate.
yells, "Somebody get in here"?
Make a perception check.
Okay. That isn't that one.
I got
No,
an
that's
too
Oh,
angry
investigation.
big
to
bunch
care.
of freaking help.
I got a 12 investigation or an 11 perception.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you look around, there's a lot of plants, a lot of papers. Look like they've been mainly sorted through.
Looks like a lot of papers and plants. Looks like somebody's already been here, though.
Oh god. Oh,
Just kidding.
I
Okay.
am
So
staying
what is your
outside.
guys'
with
aside you're
Oscar.
having while they're doing this?
I'm
Because
staying
are
outside.
you like, what are you doing?
I'm staying away from the house.
Okay.
He already
you're
broke
not-
it.
Well, that's
not-
good.
Okay, this is happening, I assume, simultaneously as this cacophony. You know, the more I find out about this whole situation, the more I'm kind of frustrated with Leeward.
Do you go anywhere
And
else
that's
in the
not-
house besides the room?
After I saw
okay,
the symbol,
once we're
yeah.
done with them, we'll...
Come back.
I mean,
I mean, this whole time, it was played out as just this black and white, like, Christopher was this mean guy, but I can't accept that.
I mean, I don't blame you, because proof, me, not
I'm not saying I
unaliving
don't
you guys.
trust Leeward. I
think
that
he
he needs.
admitted it himself, the rivalry, and I think that's factoring a lot into his thought processes and one-upsmanship, and
But we are way beyond petty rivalry. He's gonna have to get over that.
yes,
Do you think he can?
God, I hope so.
Harrison. Does Uber hear, smell, or sense anybody outside other than us?
No.
He's writing things down.
I know. I'm kind of mildly concerned with what's going on behind the
You probably should be.
Thank you.
He was making a copy of it.
Oh, that makes sense.
This is for me.
That makes sense.
Gosek, you do see it.
Can I see it?
What does this mean?
I know what that means.
Oh, that's the
What
symbol
are
for
you?
I just.
MY.
My.
Give me this paper. All right, I'm
I,
going.
I think it's YM.
Might be.
Your
Why is on
mom.
top?
In
Yeah.
a way, Leeward's naivete has been
You know, maybe
does this mean?
maybe that could be a way to
Could be
insult
weakness.
somebody, to say your mom.
YM.
Yeah, you're YM.
We just have to be delicate when we bring it up, because obviously it riles him up, and we'll have to see what happens when we meet up with Christopher.
Christopher.
Whatever.
Potato. That's fine.
For those who don't
As
know,
long as
it's
we're on the
a
same page.
play on Christopher Walken from
Really?
the SNL thing. For those who don't know.
It's a name like Christopher Chalk, and if you didn't get that, you owe us $5 in
Donate.
donations. So, you and Go Stack in the house. If you'd like to explore anywhere else, there is.
God.
No.
So you do go into like the like dining room area, smaller than Leeward's house. Not tiny, but plant life has again grown through here. You do see up on the wall with ivy kind of grown around it. What looks to be like a picture with 3 individuals on it. Kind of hard to tell with the ivy growing down it.
I'm gonna move and look at the picture.
Yeah, as you do push it to the side, you went with her, correct?
Yeah, I'm in there.
So you see like a young boy with black hair with what looks to be a mother and a father and like a family portrait, kind of the style of Leeward's, but a little bit smaller painting, a little bit less intricate of a frame. You recognize just the facial structure as being Christopher from the time that you saw him go stack.
Mm-hmm.
Looks to be him with his parents. Looks like he's about 10 in the picture.
Okay.
Okay.
And you do look amongst a few of the potted plants that come along this fireplace area, and on the mantle you do see sitting in the middle with the plants almost kind of forming like a wreath around it. You do see 2 urns sitting there.
We're not there.
Do
I
I
know.
see anything?
I'm
that
reacting
would
as a
point-
player.
So
Sad.
these feel like like ashes.
Sad.
Okay.
I am
Are they placed in any sort of religious connotation?
so far on the team Christopher.
No, it just seems like a
No, honestly,
like an
I
urn
don't blame
and
you.
almost like a
You've
yeah.
got your parents.
Made into
your
kind
house
of like
is
a
still
shrine.
intact.
Is it
Yeah.
still
People
dust?
are
Is it
throwing
covered in
rocks
dust
at
like
it.
the rest of the house, or is it look
Yeah.
recently
His
placed?
parents are dead.
This spot actually looks
Oh.
doesn't have any dust on it.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So would it be hard to tell if it was just put there recently because it's so clean
Yeah.
over there? Okay.
It's possible that Christopher might be motivated. Just saying.
Are there any other rooms to check in this house? Is there like an upstairs with a room?
Bougie, there's a fuckload of them.
I know.
You two can make perception checks as you're inside just to see if there's any other rooms.
Rooms.
18.
What was that? Doing 18.
I know.
I'd like to do room sense.
To sense everything in the room.
It's like divine sense, but it just senses the rooms.
The rooms.
I got a 13 for
The
perception.
Room, is that the band that had Sandstorm as a song?
Oh yeah.
I think that's The Room.
Darude.
The room.
Anyway,
the room.
you do
the
see,
room is on fire.
In the corner a small stairwell. Looks like it goes down to a basement.
I'm going downstairs.
Okay, so as you do go downstairs, there's a door, I think as you do kind of round the corner, it looks like it's boarded up.
Were there any names on those urns, by the way?
We just got.
It said Mom and Dad on there.
For me.
Didn't have their actual
Of course.
names.
Oh, well, I hate to break it to you.
So I would have followed her.
So
You
it's
know
like,
that Christopher his parents did die whenever he was young, about 10.
Yeah.
so it was like I opened the
So,
door to the
not to
basement
the
and it was
dragon.
boarded up.
Well, it's not a door; it's a stairway that
So
goes
it's just
down.
boarded up so you can't get all the way down there.
Yeah, like at the threshold of the basement. So, like, imagine like our staircase if there's a door right at the bottom.
Don't stop now, but you're already in.
I'm gonna take the planks off.
Okay, just make a
Like a strength.
strength check. Yeah.
I'll take it.
What
Whatever.
are you gonna do? He needs to kill -2. Then you're super team.
17.
So 17 as you begin to kind of yank down, and then you pull on the other one. It's really tight, and as you do begin to push, your piranha plant maul latches on, and you can just slowly pull and gives you just
It does
enough
its own
leverage.
thing, but it helps when it needs to.
And eventually the door is free. As you
Good.
enter, it's not the same size as the front of the, the top of the house, a smaller cellar, like a storm cellar. There you find a lot of broken furniture, a lot of broken bottles. Looks like this might have been an area for him to come and take out his frustrations.
It's a rage room.
Oh, you do see several in the corner, like probably like 70 to 100 pieces of paper kind of crumpled up on the ground.
Oh Jesus!
It looks like a few of them are like burned and torn and...
Can I go look at the papers? I just want to see if there's like a pattern or if it's like just random.
Sure. As you pick up the
Start
paper,
crumpling.
it's really old parchment, like old, probably like 20 years old or so. Huh?
Just saying hi to the chat.
Hi. It's a flyer, like an advertisement for a party. It says the Torin family invites you to Leeward's magnificent 10th birthday party. And as you do look at each individual paper, they all seem to be the same.
Was there a date on
I'm
the
taking a
urns?
piece of that. Take one of
Date on
those.
the urns?
Yeah,
It
was there
would
a
date back
date?
about 20 years.
20 years.
I'm taking this
Mhm.
paper.
But was the specific date just happened to be on Leo's birthday?
Did you go down there with her?
No, I mean on the urns.
Yeah, but did you go down there with her to look
I
at
would
the
have went
papers?
down there with
Yeah.
her, yeah.
Yes, the date does match up.
I take the paper. I take one of the pieces
Oh,
of
God.
paper. This is quite the bombshell. My mind is blown, and she is about to be a rage. Alright, well, I'm gonna half-ass put the boards back up.
Okay. Easy to do.
Just leave.
Goes right here. Nah.
Yeah.
Somebody murdered
Right
his
about there.
parents
I
on
am,
Leonard's birthday.
I'm gonna
We don't know how they
go
died.
walk with go stack back to the window, and I'm gonna.
Somebody knows how they died.
I don't know if I do know how they die.
I'm gonna.
Sure does.
So,
Hey.
as you do go to
I
make
am.
a word at the door, we're gonna go to break.
Ah!
Hey!
All right.
Wait, before we go to break, remember, play games, heal kids, donate, extra life, all that good jazz.
Poop. But
Yeah.
my.
Go to facebook.com/Rock
Team
Gaming
Wistifer at the moment, folks. Team Wistifer.
and bid on whichever
At the
cat you
moment.
want to use the links down below. Bid on which cat you want to see for Stray.
We'll be back shortly.
Poop.
welcome back as Leeward, Oscar, and Nivara are met at the window with Pandora and Ghostak.
Oh, I'm staying away from the house.
You won't touch it.
Climbing out the window.
Yeah.
As you climb out the window.
Stepping out. Well, probably flopping out. Like onto my back. And I'll get up.
I am gonna walk up to Leeward and unfold the flyer and ask him if Wistifer was there.
Wait, what? Wait, hold on.
Birthday,
It's your birthday!
Oh, I thought
not the WM.
Not
okay,
that.
I
not
thought
that.
it was the
You're-
MY
you're-
thing. I was like,
no,
what?
No, no.
What?
Why would I be like, what is this?
That's why I was confused.
I uncrumpled the
Okay.
paper again. Was Wistifer at your party?
I'm assuming no.
I think we know why. Ghostak, tell him.
Did you know Christopher's parents died on your birthday? Your 10th birthday.
You wouldn't know that.
No, I didn't.
Well, that's why he wasn't there.
That's understandable.
Maybe.
It might explain part of the reason why he's upset.
Yeah. Maybe that's why he
Has such a hatred
targets
for you.
He associates his parents' death with your birthday
Birthday.
extravaganza.
Possible.
That's not my fault.
No,
No.
but
People
emotions,
deal with
as
grief
you
in weird
know,
ways.
don't always make rational sense.
You do remember your parents always throwing a decent birthday party for you, but on like the big years, like turning, 13, teenager,
So
sweet 16, things like that.
Every time you had a party, he was thinking about his dead parents.
In everybody in your school, it's not. They would have had parties like that, so you're not alone. Your parents are not alone in that.
I mean, just think about it from your perspective. If somebody was always having a party the same day your parents died,
It's not like I purposely went after him for
No,
him
but-
having dead parents.
did you even
not-
know they were dead?
I'm assuming I did.
Yeah, you know that Wistifer's parents, when you were maybe your third year in school, about 10 years old, you know that they died in an accident where part of their house actually collapsed in on them and killed both of them instantly while Wistifer was asleep in the other room.
You just didn't know it was that day.
Yeah. I knew that his parents died in an accident.
You were
but
too young to understand,
right.
exactly what happened.
I mean, I'm not saying his
But it's not
anger
like
towards you is justified, but it makes sense why he focused on you.
Was this the
Because-
same? Sorry.
You always seem to get to be happy when he probably felt sad.
Right, but then again, it's not like I made fun of him for his dead parents or anything like that. It's
Nobody is saying you did.
Wow,
But
the
it's
fact that
just-
you said it.
I
Did you ever ask him why he focused on you so much?
never really quite came up.
That's because he's not good at communicating.
Shocker.
Is this the same house? Do we know? If Wistifer's house is the same house they died in?
You know that Wistifer lives in the house that he used to live in with his parents.
Yeah.
Team Wistifer.
I'm not trying to take away that,
It-
but we
it's-
have a
it's
bigger
not
problem.
like-
Why does he know Minus?
What does that mean?
I don't
That's
know.
the guy.
Do we know?
That's the
I know
Archfey.
she knows I know she knows.
I've
the
told
symbol,
you
but do
guys
we
who
know?
it was.
No, but I don't know that we know his
You don't know the symbol.
symbol.
Oh yeah, apparently. Why Minus is involved. Also stole a
know.
book, but that's irrelevant.
What?
You stole a book?
It had stuff about Minus in it. And I didn't get a chance to look through it all the way.
But
What? Ask.
What?
What does it mean?
What if?
It's his symbol.
What if?
Why does Wistifer know? Why does he need to know who?
I think
Why?
he's
You're
trying to
asking the
figure-
wrong
I
person
think
for that.
The question, that person has to be answered by
Wistifer.
Yes, but not to take away your issues with this guy, but this.
Maybe he had something happen to him because of -2.
We need to find out after we deal with this dragon. I'm not gonna put that on the back burner for this. Although
probably you probably
What
get
if
the chance
Minus
to
sent
ask-
the dragon?
we are in a lot of trouble if he did.
Boxes of puppies.
I mean, you'll probably get the chance to ask Wistifer when we see him.
Oh, I will. All right, we can leave this guy's house now. There wasn't anything else really of note. There is one picture of him with his family in there. That is so incredibly sad now that I look at it.
Hindsight's 20/20, y'all.
Rip. Rip the Chalkins.
But good job hitting the window.
Oh my god. He threw a rock at the guy who lost his parents on his birthday.
He didn't know that.
house.
He didn't know that part yet.
I know, but still.
Look, Pandora's been through
If
some
I
things.
were
and
if
her
I were
perception's a
watching
little
this as
skewed.
just a fan, I would be like, say a word.
All right, so we need to get going. All rating aside here.
Where do you want to go?
Where did we need to go next? I'm
Let's
so sorry.
find Wistifer and the
And your
band of
dad,
people looking
yeah.
for the dragon. Because that's what we're looking for.
Maybe
We were investigating the town to see the extent of the damages is what we were doing.
they might have guards
It's
or
bad.
somebody keeping watch at the gate. Does this city have a wall?
Yeah.
We could check the city wall, see
What's-
if they left.
Serious question, logistically. Because as you notice, my village doesn't really have a wall. Why have a wall when you live by the ocean? You can just...
Keep the feety people
I'm
out.
just gonna drop
I
that
mean, realistically, do you want to abandon your town?
Do I want to abandon my town? I mean, kind of did, but...
Well, you would know that a lot
No.
of the walls
That's
weren't necessarily for defensive
Yeah, it's
purposes
not a
here, but
military
it
town.
was more to keep flooding out if that were to
Oh.
ever occur.
Should have built better walls.
Well, they were only,
I know.
they were only categorized
They
for
weren't-
level 3. They didn't expect a level 5.
They didn't expect
They didn't expect
level
the dragon.
5.
Level Sunder.
Nobody expects the Spanish dragon.
Damn.
Well, I mean, the walls were for to prevent flooding, and unfortunately, this flood was a little bit bigger than they could handle.
So we're walking.
Yes, let's make our way towards the gate and talk to guards if there are any.
Sure. So as you guys make your way,
What a revelation.
you do eventually find the exterior walls, and there are quite a few guards. They have the similar garb to any guard that you would have seen. This garb is kind of a goldenrod in color, with that spectral
Standard.
continental symbol.
Spectral standard.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Are you doing? How can I help you? Are you doing okay? We're not allowed to let anybody leave. The dragon might come back.
Okay. Question.
Yes.
I liked that.
The scouting
Has
party, you know where they are.
Aloysius and Wistifer been through here?
Yes, they headed out maybe 48 hours ago into the forest up north.
Jesus. We have 2 days.
Investigating. That is where we believe that the green dragon is coming from.
Well, we are the Dead Dragon Slayers, sent
it's
here
the
by
furry
the
imprint.
Spectral Council.
That
To,
sounds very important.
Yes, and we should probably find them.
I
We're
would
here
be
to
more
help.
than happy. Could I escort you to the headmaster, Wasidia Rakua, and get her permission? I am so sorry, but I am not able
Wasn't
to.
she the one who sent us here?
Yes.
She didn't tell us to leave yet, though. Is the thing.
Well, we should probably check in with her and let her know we're here.
She
I,
came
I,
with-
it's
came
not
with
that I
us.
don't believe you. I'm so sorry. I just can't see any. I have to have my duties. I'm
It
more than
can't hurt.
happy to take you to her.
Get on with it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay.
I can't do it till tomorrow.
What?
I was waiting for that one.
What?
But he can't do it till
Oh,
tomorrow.
What?
I was being funny.
What's it like?
Why would I wait till tomorrow?
I don't know what your schedule is.
We run into delays a lot.
No time to delay when a great green worm
I
is
agree.
around in the
I
sky.
agree.
All right, let's get to it then.
So he will lead you. So, Bed Dragon Slayers, where does that name come from?
We killed a bed dragon.
Bizarre. Is it anything like this green dragon? Perhaps you have experience.
I mean, we've killed some dragons. There was 2 white ones, the bed, and then a giant black one.
Then we scared off a big blue.
Well,
That's true. We did scare a big blue one.
if you are as powerful as you say you are, perhaps you could make that an even 5 on that list.
5's an uneven number. Hey, I'm just
Harrison's face.
I'm just speaking truth.
Well, we'll find another one and we'll make it even.
Yeah, because we gotta kill the blue one still too. So
Yeah.
Are there just only bad dragons?
No, there's good ones. Just we don't run into any of them.
We need to find some. We need a dragon on our side. I can work on the giants all day long, but
You know of the Sundering. You know that there were good dragons.
yeah.
true.
But where are they?
You
Where are they
know
when
of,
all this is going on?
Yeah, 2 dragons that fought in the Sundering that were good.
Yeah. I mean, that's something we can figure out later, but we should really, I'm telling you, we need to unite the tribes of this world despite our differences. Revolution.
Revolution.
You don't have anything to revolt.
We're just doing it to do it.
The world!
Old man yells at cloud.
I protest the end of the world. Fiercely. Anyway.
I appreciate the spirit.
I'm sorry. Revolution's very, we don't talk about it out loud very much, but
You
know,
talk about it all.
I know, because you've seen where I come from.
Viva la revolution.
Well, and I remember the crocodiles.
Yes. I just, liberation, the desire for liberation flows through my veins.
I guess what
If
I'm
we
saying
made it back
is
to
you
Lucilia,
can't
yeah.
say that we don't talk about it out loud when
What
you.
if we're what
I'm
the guard
talking
is
about,
thinking
like,
as we're talking
my
out
people
loud
back
about
home.
this?
Because they would come and kill all of us.
They'd have to get to us first.
This is a very progressive
Not all of
conversation.
us, but everybody over there. It happens all the time. There's lots of terrible things.
Did we get what
So
we
you
got?
will
Honestly, we're
be
probably
led
only alive
to-
because of our apples.
You will be led to Wasidia's home. It is located in the Beach-Top district. Not quite as big as your house would have been, Leeward. It's still large. It also has a green door, also flies the banner of the College of Lore. You are led inside. She does have a couple guards outside, and one of them will usher you inside to a nicer, smaller sitting room, but still pretty big. As the old gnomish Wasidia comes out and sits down. Did you stop at your home?
Yeah.
How was your mother?
She's a little on the stress side, but she's okay.
Good. I know she has missed you so. So what is the plan, Red Dragon Slayers? This is not the first time our continent has looked towards you for answers.
We need to track down Christopher and Aloysius.
They headed out about 2 days ago.
They normally gone that long.
We don't know. The dragon began attacking 3-4 days ago, around the time that the flood happened.
We need permission, it looks like, to go off and see where they went.
Yeah, they're not letting people in and out for obvious
Per
reasons.
my orders.
Yes.
Yes, I'm sorry we could not let you out, but with the the headmistress's permission, we can. Before I can allow you to leave, I need to know where you're going.
After,
Is that the plan?
Yeah, we're heading up
Other
north
wishes
towards the
and
forest.
whisper.
we need to talk to them. We need as much information as we can get.
Just please know that if you do not return, if another 48 hours go by, we will need to evacuate. Another attempt. I cannot stand idly by while my people are suffering and not being able to eat or drink due to the poison that seems to run through the water. It has contaminated everything.
What will you do differently this time?
Run faster.
Yeah.
If nothing else, if it comes to that,
Is
we
there
can go with them and fight the dragon if it shows up.
is there anyone else?
That is a last ditch
Yes,
effort as
I-
if you do not return. So if you do return,
What?
Is there anyone
which
else?
I know you will, you fought an entire legion of undead.
Is there anyone else that can help with maybe possibly teleporting them out?
We could do small numbers at a time,
It's
but in a
true,
large city
but I don't
like
know where
this,
the
it
nearest
would
city that I've
take
been to
years
closest to
to
Anaheim.
teleport.
That's still only
Everyone.
6 seconds.
That's true. That's not a
You'd
long
have to
time
get
to
that many people, yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't work.
It's a band-aid.
Yeah, it's pretty much.
The fact of the matter is this dragon problem won't be over until there is no
Yeah, I
dragon
only cast it
problem.
once, so it only worked one time.
So, we can't delay. From what we hear, this dragon's getting stronger every time it
Bigger.
shows up.
Do you
So-
think it's possible that you say that when the dragon showed up, the water was contaminated and everything?
Yes,
Do you think that it's getting some of its strength from that contamination?
perhaps from what we know about the Sunder in the past, the Green Dragon did assist Baal, god of murder. Now, I believe he died in the from the hands of Helm in the Mid-Sunder, and now Talana, the goddess of poison, sits upon his throne. It
Poison.
seems as if they are perpetuating an environment of poison, rot, and decay. I do not know what the reason for this is, but I know my people will not sit here idly by and do nothing for much longer. I will
I
not
can't
allow
blame
it.
him.
As for the dragon's shifting abilities, I do not know. One day it comes in, breathes poison all over, contaminates everything, melts away buildings. The second time it comes in, breathes fire all over everything. The third time, ice. Each time bigger, older, more powerful.
Maybe, well then,
You're sure it's the same dragon?
It would be quite the coincidence if 3 different green dragons showed up, but I would not put
They're
it
all
past.
green, though. That's what I'm saying.
They're all green, yes. Which
One
from
head.
every book that one head, yes. From every book I've ever read, green dragons do not breathe fire or ice.
but
Yeah.
whatever it's doing when it leaves must be, what's causing the problem. Or causing the strength. So it's
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
that from something.
It does not seem to want anything when it comes other than to perpetuate the situation. Cause Gold Beach to rot and decay.
All I know is right now Gold Beach is the mole, and it keeps swatting it down.
Whack-a-mole is what he's saying.
I don't understand the analogy. I'm sorry.
It's okay. So we need to
But
go.
I trust you.
I got it.
We'll go whack them back. But we need to leave.
You have my permission.
Okay.
Do not squander this opportunity. We need you. Gold Beach needs you. The continent needs you. Leeward, become the hero that we always knew you could be and that you have always wanted. Avenge the Tauren name. Make it a name that people say with a smile on their face, not distaste in their heart.
I'll do my best.
Do not carry hate with you, with Wistifer. It will not be easy, I know this. But his motives seem pure.
We had a discussion with him too.
Why are you whispering? He's right here.
I know.
Because
It emphasizes it a
I
little
want a
bit.
bumper sticker.
There was so much we didn't know about Wistifer.
Yes, what happened to the Chalkins was very misfortunate.
And on Leoward's birthday, no wonder he kind of didn't like him.
This is goddamn right.
You seem surprised. Did you never know this?
No, I mean,
He never asked.
Him and Wistifer were never close. It is not necessarily everyone's burden to ask exactly.
That's true, but
I'm
He
not
was
gonna-
also a
I mean-
young, innocent boy at the time.
yes. But I guess if somebody had picked on me that much, I would have asked them why. I guess you don't necessarily expect an answer, but hard to do in the moment.
So, do you know what area that Lucifer and Aloysius were searching?
We can point it out on the map to you. It was north as far as our scouts were able to see the dragon go.
So
Hopefully, if we can find where it's coming from, we can find out its wants and desires.
I think that's the direction we're headed then.
Yeah, and she can point out on a map the direction in which to go.
Probably should start now.
Well, while we still got time before it gets late.
I feel weird being the one that's recommending this because it's not my mother. Could you send word to Leoward's mom that we went to meet up with the scouting party?
Yes. I'll let her know she will soon be reunited with Aloysius. Is there anything you require from me?
you don't happen to have a potion that protects you against poison, fire, acid, cold. Just all of them at once.
If we do have anything like that, it is underwater at the university.
Okay.
I do apologize for having you in my home. It is probably not the proper, but my office is, you see, underwater as well.
If I could, I'd go over there and I'd help you clean it up. But
Perhaps once the tides are gone and the dragon is dispersed, we will
I mean,
I'll
if
take you
anything-
up on that
If
offer.
anything could be said about the Bed Dragon Slayers, we're not really conventional, so no big deal.
Good.
it's true.
Let's go.
Unconventional friends and for an unconventional enemy.
That's a nice ring.
We are.
Maybe we can change it to the unconventionals.
We've got
So-
way too much branding already. I don't think we should do it.
Okay, so just make a beer. The unconventional.
Actually, yeah.
You guys will eventually be led back to the city walls and told you are free to leave.
All right. let's
Where do you
move
go?
Towards the
To the woods.
To the woods.
So,
To
as
Wistford's
you
camp, wherever we go.
To Wistford's camp we go.
I wanted to say house, but we
over
can't.
the
We already
river and
went to
through
his
the
house.
woods to
Team-
Wistford's
yeah.
camp
Team
we
go
go.
back to his house if you want.
He's gonna come back to his house and be like,
From what you
We're
can tell,
sorry.
he didn't care too much about.
Hey,
the state of his house.
nobody touched his shrine.
So you do follow Leeward. You know this area kind of well. You might have been on some hikes in your youth, but following the directions given. You travel maybe for about 3 hours or so. It does start to get dark. Surrounded by pretty thick, tall trees. Pandora. You do make a perception check.
27.
27. So as you do walk, your vision, out of the corner of your eye, your vision does catch just strange movements along the tree line. As you do look around, it does seem like all of these trees are bathed in like a perpetual twilight.
Oh, fuck
Oh,
me.
no.
So is it like when
Is
we were on the boat?
strong.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
It does give you Fae vibes, not quite as strong, but you do see now
Oh, dude.
surrounding
Let him
you,
tell you.
dancing feminine figures. All of you do.
oh no, what's happening?
Look here, I don't get tied down. Could you please just...
Shh.
So go stab.
Gotta go stab
I-
and say.
Me and Leeward don't remember.
That's what goes.
No.
As you do say that, I need you to make.
I don't know what it is.
What's going on, guys? Why are you all freaking out? I mean, other than
mean,
Hold
Just
on,
listen.
hold on,
It
hold
doesn't-
on. Let me
I
hear.
Make
Man, I'm getting
make
there.
a wisdom saving throw.
I've got a passive perception of 10. I know absolutely nothing of what's going on.
I agree.
I was
It's
gonna
strange,
answer
but
it.
I
So do
don't
we
know what
see the
it's-
naked winged ladies in the woods?
We'll get through this first, and then we'll see.
Oh, Jesus.
26.
Christ.
26. So you do just feel the urge as you look into this beautiful feminine form coming towards you now.
She have a beard?
She doesn't have a beard.
Nah, not that pretty then.
As you do pass your wisdom saving throw, and you see a beautiful, innocent-looking face become angry as you do so.
Chill,
And
chill,
as
chill.
She does, maybe she's maybe like 30 feet away from you, and you see her almost disappear inside of a tree
I'm
and
gonna
reappear
do
in
my,
front of
divine
you.
sense.
Okay, what does that do?
Celestial
Celestials?
fiends, undeads.
None of those.
Okay, good.
And I need everybody to roll initiative as it
Oh,
swings
no.
at you.
God, fucking damn it. Motherfucker!
Here we go again.
You know where your dad and them are at now.
Well, yeah.
They
I
could've
was,
been
I
here
was
for
thinking,
50
I was like,
years.
we're going through this woods, and he says something about Pandora. I'm like, oh no. There's a gateway to the Feywild out here, isn't
Oh, it's in
there?
Kansas City? Okay.
It is
Makes
bad.
I missed
sense.
Yugi though, because I didn't want to pay for Planet.
That makes sense.
September 17th and 18th.
But I like
Now we
Kyber
know.
better.
What
so.
does that mean? It means
Oh, man.
somebody's dipping their
September.
toe over
But
here.
it's a smaller con. Maybe we could afford it.
Yeah, probably.
Somehow.
Kybe is a voice actor.
Bizarre.
That I would actually
Somehow.
like.
I would pay for
Also,
that.
Kyber would
Brock's
actually-
voice
I
actor.
know.
It's on there.
And
Where-
James.
What con is it?
Collecticon.
Oh.
Is that the
What is
one that Vanilla Ice is playing at?
Yes. Yes,
Vanilla-
it is.
Oh my god, that's the one Vanilla Ice is playing at. I
Well.
want to go.
Do you think they'll have the Ninja Turtles?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yes.
you better have the Ninja Turtles
does.
song.
Dude, he played that at his concert when we went to it.
Live on the main stage, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Vanilla Ice.
Yeah.
Wait, so anybody that goes to the con can see it if it's a main stage thing?
Yes.
Yeah. You might have to
Free
go.
with admission.
Let's fucking go.
We'll say
It's
that,
the weekend before my birthday.
I think I have one more tree.
We're gonna know something again.
Do you want to know how much it is for Saturday?
How much is
How
it?
much?
$30.
That's not bad.
So we'll say that these rocks here are also trees in the middle.
Okay.
You can get a Vanilla Ice Backstage VIP pass, which includes 2 days all access VIP for $125.
That's not horrible.
I'm very tempted, to be honest. Well, at the concert we went to, he asked people to get on stage, and we fucking bolted and got up there and took pictures and videos with Vanilla Ice, and afterwards we told him, our dad can't get on stage, but he's like your biggest fucking fan. He was very touched. I know he hears that a lot, but for some reason he felt really touched.
Uber should be out there too. Speaking of Uber.
Is this the same thing that I had to deal with Trevin?
You got a tree. What do you mean?
Because when we were, I can't remember what the hell they were called. Harpies? Were they hurt? I don't know. It's what I had to do a wisdom saving throw for Trevin as well.
A lot of things in the Feywild make you do wisdom saving throws.
Basically, the whole
But it
thing
was
is a
when we were.
fucking
It
trip.
was when we were starting to. When
They
we
look like that.
I don't. Yeah, maybe. I don't remember.
I was right, Harpy, right?
Oh God, she's
Oh, no.
hot.
No, because there was something. It was. Do you remember, Chris, what it was?
Sorry, what?
When we were getting close to the Feywild, the thing that
What
was
was it actually?
we got it was a combat, but one of the things Trevin got was to say when he failed and he started going towards it.
Oh, in my game?
Yeah,
Oh, that was Siren or something maybe?
Siren.
Might have been. Or it was a Dryad.
Might have been a Dryad. I don't know.
Or it could have been the fairies. Did I attack you guys with fairies?
You can attack us with quicklings.
I did it.
That was
Yeah,
awful.
quicklings. Yeah, I remember the quicklings.
That was fun.
I don't know. But anyway, this side note, it just yeah.
I think they were sirens.
It might have been. I don't know.
There it
I mean, it's just the description that
I'll let
Harrison
you know in
gave
the future. When
reminded
I look
me-
back at my notes.
reminded me of it. So
The one time a lady looks at you and you just be like, aw.
Who?
Go sit.
No.
What?
He doesn't get tied down.
I know. But for once, could you have, so we didn't have to do this?
We would've had to do it.
just get tied down.
Take one
just
for the team!
once.
Yeah, I don't think you want to take one for the team for this one.
No, I
Um,
think you could just
Look,
get.
man,
What
it's
did you
all
get?
tied. I'm on that
Natural
conspiracy
22.
theory.
Yeah.
This is my new thing.
Oh, I got a natural
Pandora.
20.
9. Not good.
Ghost Stack got a natural 20.
Yeah.
You have a dex mod?
No.
13.
Straight to anything.
Just making sure.
Nivara.
15.
I thought about rolling
Alright.
a D8. I'm glad I didn't. I didn't.
So Oscar, as we start our combat, these like plant-like feminine figures begin to kind of show themselves outside of the trees. What are you doing? Remember, laser pointers are in the thing.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I completely forgot about this.
It is critical. We have those.
Look at me, I'm
Yeah.
Unless you like to run combat.
No, I hate running combat.
Thank you.
If I could have somebody else run my
Here, she's
combat,
going upstairs real quick. I'll just sit it.
Harrison, do you need one?
Something?
Yeah, I'm good.
How many of them are there?
6.
Yeah, you guys haven't seen this yet.
Sweet, do it.
So I'm gonna hold my robotic hand out, and the wrappings on it are gonna burn off as I flick the bottom, and a spiritual coin will flip out of it and split into 7 motes of light as I cast Crown of Stars. And that's my action.
Fucking song.
Jesus.
What
And
does
then-
that do?
So there's
That's
7 motes,
something.
there's 7 motes of light around me
Mm-hmm.
as the action, and then I can launch one of them with a bonus action.
Nice.
Cool.
And so I'm going to throw one at blue.
It's a bit like minute meteors kind of thing.
Or where's Oscar at?
Can't. Yeah, they're all on
Oh,
a
then I'm going to
cluster.
go for pink.
Okay, yeah, pink's right there.
It's like, this music's very fitting for what just happened.
I think a 28 will hit, right?
No.
No, yeah. Look, it's like Jumanji. The pieces move on their own.
Pink will take 20 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And I'm down 1 mote.
Okay. Anything else?
That's action and bonus action, so that's all I got.
All right, go stack.
So, oh, there it is. There's the. Nope, that's a 13. Where's the? Okay, anyway, I rolled a 5 and a 3 for a total of 15 and 13 to hit for that one in front of me.
15 and 13. Yeah, those will both hit.
Oh, what? Okay.
Yeah.
It's also a spell doesn't require concentration.
Uber rolled enough to hit with that one, and a natural 20 with that one. That's cool. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna stay off of Uber. I don't want to
one
risk
I've heard a
getting
lot.
hit too much here.
It's one effort a lot.
Let's see.
Scamming.
No, that stays.
When we find the
2, 6.
dragon, can we play Dragon Song on a loop? Or
Okay.
is that not appropriate until the thunder actually happens? And we're in the middle of that fight.
I think you say that for the last dragon.
Wait.
But do whatever you want to do.
Does improved divine smite hit when I don't smite?
Yes.
Yes,
It does an extra 1d8 on every hit.
regardless.
Gotcha. So this first attack,
My monster is still crit, by the way.
5.
What?
9.
In the new D&D rules,
The
D&D
play
1,
test.
the playtest, it says that monsters can't crit, which I think is stupid.
Yeah, I
Spellcasters
also
can't
agree.
either,
I
so-
don't give a crap
Yeah,
about
which
that.
I think is also stupid.
24.
Yeah, I thought they were supposed to make-
danger out of
Yeah.
it doing that.
But
It's-
we homebrew enough things already, so
It's-
it's
Also
23.
playtest, so there's a
If it
good chance
becomes-
it won't go to the final product because enough people
Yeah.
are not okay with it.
23 damage with the first attack.
okay.
As
I had
look
one of the guys I play D&D with online. I had-
chains.
I was back and forth about that. He was
Swipe
like,
down with the
"Why
flame
are you doing this,
tongue.
but not-
I used my
explain
bonus
what
action to
you're
light
doing?"
it. I don't know if
They
it's
only gave us
They
care-
haven't even.
they only gave us
second
character
attack.
options. They haven't given us anything with classes yet.
There's
Let them
7,
work.
12, 18, plus 8.
You've never read Unearthed Arcana stuff. I haven't. This is what it sounds like.
5. 31 with the second attack.
Okay, yeah, you're gonna kill it.
I'm going to stick it to the tree
Uh-huh.
there and say, Uber.
You just have your flame tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And
you,
just crack it into the tree.
yeah, so you slash down once, and then, kind of a backhand catch your sword and stab it into the tree, and as it does kind of slink, down, its body does kind of turn into roots.
And these are harpies?
Nope.
What are they? Do we
You don't know.
What do they look like?
Make a history check.
Pretty women. But angry women.
The motes
Pretty
around me, and
angry.
also Harrison, they give off light.
Okay.
25. History.
25. Yeah, these seem like the
My history checks are today.
Yeah, you would have definitely read books, heard stories about these creatures where their warm, flirtatious laughs and beautiful looks draw travelers in for some not so great things to happen, as these dryads are like sirens of
Gotcha.
Of the wood.
of the fae of the woods. Yeah.
All right.
Just hand it to me.
So I just spin around. It's not worth dying for. Uber,
Something.
go attack that one. The one right behind him, I want him to go.
Red one.
Yeah.
2 returns.
Only if I
5
can
feet of
get
movement.
Android on the
I'll take
hardware
orangey off.
What did I say?
I'm
Uber
taking
was
my Kaiba thumb.
1d8 and 1d6.
I don't know what I'd have in
Should I go find my dual disc at
Oh,
home?
geez.
That
Yeah!
would be pretty cool.
That'd be
Max,
pretty sweet.
max damage.
I don't think I have
That's
anything I could sign.
14
I guess I'll probably have stuff you can buy that I
you
can
can
sign.
10,
Nice Funko.
24 damage total for both attacks for Uber.
Okay.
He's also the voice
Oh,
of
look what I
Squirtle.
have. I swear I have a Yu-Gi-Oh! Funko Pop.
He's also the voice of Squirtle.
Rushes up and
yeah,
claws
Squirtle,
and bites down and starts
not
chewing
my
on the
favorite.
arm before like stepping back and
Fair.
I'll look
growling
around and
off
see
at that one.
Okay. And that one does not look happy as Uber
What's your actual
bites, claws.
Snorlax.
2 claws?
Duh.
Claws and then
Classic.
one bite.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that is all I got.
Okay. I thought you said Scorpion at first for the voices, and I was like, okay, well then that's also the voice of Endeavor.
No.
Yeah, that guy's a good voice actor.
Squirtle is
Okay.
what I said.
What did you think you said?
Scorpion.
So it will look at Uber and stroke him on his furry head,
What the fuck?
and Uber needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Bitch, you didn't try to charm me.
Will you, Harrison? Will you text me like what colors he usually wears? I'll fuck with this and see what I can make at home for making a little symbol colorful.
What colors Minus would wear?
Yeah, because like I think like when I see here minus, obviously I think like the opposite, and I think you would just wear like the.
Midas for some reason.
I think of like the opposite of like greens and browns.
Everything must be
I was thinking,
gold.
Okay.
Like what, yellows and
Yeah, he
You
would
got-
represent more the like fall part of nature.
yellows
Yeah, I was
and
thinking like
oranges.
Got
yellow
an
and purples
8.
and-
Yeah, I will draw some stuff at home then.
You got an 8?
Yep.
Okay, so Uber is something. Charmed.
Oh no,
You're charmed on here?
there should be.
Yep. It is pink, as charm should be. And as its hand comes off, you see Uber straighten up.
God damn.
And she points at you, Ghostak, and Uber turns to you. Uber's eyes just look very foggy, very
Yeah, that makes sense. Like purple.
have like a bit of a pink tinge to
That's
them.
Oberon and the fairies.
Okay.
And then you'll see this dryad walk into this tree and then come out.
What did I close that tab for?
She'll come out over there.
Okay.
This one will disappear into there and come back right there and look at what is your
Zeus.
Zeus. And Zeus needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Is it 60 feet for your thing now?
For
14?
what?
Saving throw, is it 30 still?
It's
30.
It's
Oh,
10.
10.
Yeah, it doesn't become 30 till like level 20.
Oh.
Look at my aura. I don't think
What
it
did he
goes
get?
that far at all.
Well, without his help, it's 14. But if he's in range, I'll add whatever.
Oh, you're within range of me. You get +3.
So 17.
17, that'll pass.
Thank Jesus.
This one will disappear into this tree
10 feet,
here and pop up over there. And Oscar, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
And I don't think I'm in.
You are.
Am I?
Yeah.
Well, then that might be fine.
I think Uber is the only one not.
So this fight stays
Plus
really
3, you
close
said?
to Tuesday.
17?
17 will pass.
Johnny on Bosch is going to be there too.
Who's that?
This
Voice
one
of
will
Ichigo
disappear.
Kurosaki.
Shows up
He's
there.
also the second black
This
Power
one will
Ranger.
disappear.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't watch Bleach.
I watched a few episodes. but
There.
into it.
He's also the
Pandora?
universe of Broly.
Pandora, wisdom saving throw. I believe you get advantage because elf, right?
Yeah.
On charmed effects. Is that right, elfy people?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, advantage.
So that is going to be
Oh, I also get advantage on it, but I don't need it.
19 with advantage.
That is enough. And then I need Nivara to do the same thing.
With advantage, friend.
It's just a wisdom save.
Yeah.
Hey.
You got advantage on
I'm
it.
not sure for my, but that's good to know.
At 3, you're next to go stack.
Yeah, I don't know any of those.
17.
3 people rolled 17s. That's crazy. Yeah, that is enough to pass.
I mean, in
That
fairness,
goes
I
from
rolled
Final
14,
Fantasy VII.
but
So that's cool.
So, that'll do it for their turn, as their enticing gaze is not
but they got the bear.
met by anybody but Uber.
Oh, cool.
Sorry.
You gave me a Neptune for that.
So, Nivara, what are you doing?
I'm kicking their ass. I'll run up to the blue one.
Alright.
That's pretty cool.
Actually, we'll get you right there.
Alright. I'm gonna
Is it just a Saturday and Sunday con? Okay.
hit it. I'm just gonna punch.
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 Boom! Oops, sorry.
You're not off the mark, though.
28.
28 will hit.
12 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay. That is, I mean, like, $31 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought that was the damage. I was
No.
like, Jesus.
31 to hit.
Still.
9 points of damage. Bonus action, I will smack him again. I think I'm gonna miss with that though. I don't know. 15?
To hit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. 12 points of damage.
How much damage was that total?
12 plus 12, so 24 plus 9.
Okay, how do you want to kill him?
Just
Her.
punch her face in.
Okay, and as you do, her body just unravels into like vines and foliage that blend in with the ground. Anything
Just a
else
big ol'
with your turn?
Nope, that's it.
Punch
Any
face,
movement?
that's Middleton, right?
Middleton.
Middleton.
Yeah, I will
Middleton.
move
That's what it means.
back so I am,
Laser pointer.
not right, like,
Watch where you're pointing that thing.
just not right
Right.
next to it, but like a step away, so I'm ready to go. Keep my eyes
So
on
you
it.
want to get 10 feet away from it?
Yeah.
Leeward.
Alright. Move me in line of sight of this guy.
This guy.
You are on line side of him.
Well, I saw Ghost Stack right there.
What are you trying to do?
Chaos Bolt.
Yeah, that's fine. You can do it around Ghost Deck. Is that a 5 foot?
No, it's
It's a rain. It's a spell.
No,
melee,
yeah,
it's
you
a
can do
spell
that.
attack.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not 5 feet long.
It's
so.
not the Leo word special.
You haven't used the Leeward special in a long time.
It hasn't been really a
Oh,
good,
yeah.
It's original.
really good area to do it in. Well, no, technically I did for Oscar. I was trying to free Oscar,
It's true.
Well, technically.
but other than that, should hit. That is a 17 hit.
That'll hit.
Sweet. Alright.
How much wham do you need for a dedicated turbo?
Oops, sorry.
It's dedicated.
Dedicated.
turbo.
It's all
I love that kid.
Yep.
He's an inspiration to me.
Okay.
Good for him for asking a question. It's scary to ask questions
It
at
is.
conventions.
Mhm. poison or acid? I'll do acid.
I think the only person who ever asked
That
for
is
no, I asked.
15 points of acid damage.
15?
Yeah.
How do you want to kill it?
Oh.
That one's been hit a lot. Lego
Okay.
stack. Or no, by Uber.
They'll hit it in the chest and just start eating its way out with the acid.
And you see her body begin to turn into, plant life, and the plant life does shrivel up and die as it hits the ground. Anything else?
That is it for a moment.
Pandora.
I'm gonna go up to this black one.
Okay.
And I'm gonna smack it with my maul and do reckless attack. The first one.
Okay. Means you get advantage.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's even better. That is a 28.
That'll
to
hit.
Okay. 14 points of damage.
Okay.
And I only get one attack.
Any
And
bonus action?
not one that I can think of at the moment. I'm not gonna rage because it just seems pointless now.
Is there a spell or something? You remember you can do those as bonus actions.
I know, but a lot of my most of my spells are all actions, not bonus actions.
It happens.
Hmm?
I said it happens.
Yeah, literally all my
Just wanna
stuff
make
is
sure.
to do stuff. Yeah, no, that's pretty much it for me. And then
You might after you get your next long rest look at see what kind of bonus action spells you can.
yeah, that's what I was gonna do this.
Yeah.
But we haven't slept yet. But and then Zeus will turn around and hit the pink one.
Pink one? Okay.
The pink.
The pink.
That was awful. First one doesn't hit. It was like an 8, unless an 8 hits, but I doubt it.
8 will miss.
That one is a 21.
That'll hit.
And that is 9 points of damage.
Okay. Anything else?
That was it. He only gets 2 attacks.
That dryad is not looking very good.
What's it, Bruce?
So, darting
Red's looking a little dry.
out of the tree line,
Oh no.
Oh no.
you do see a cloaked figure in like dark red, worn.
Are we looking at me?
This could be anybody.
Yeah.
This one.
I'll let
Looks
you
like he
Chris.
has a hood on and a mask covering his face as he does land in between you, Naivara, and that dryad.
Oh no, is he charmed?
And he will swing his sword as he looks at you, turning back to the dryad, trying to stab the dryad. Will hit.
Hmm?
And swing his sword again.
It's true.
I mean, but he's
wearing
Hit.
red, remember?
That's true.
And you see that dryad fall.
When are we gonna get Team Wista for shirts?
As he
Does he have like a Snidely Whiplash?
We
looks
will
back
wear
at
them.
you. What?
Does he have like a Snidely Whiplash mustache, as I recall?
He's wearing a mask, so you don't know.
No,
She's
just
she's talking
Whistler.
about
Like,
What
Who,
left?
Christopher?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, from what you remember about
I'm just saying
Whisper,
what
he
you
had a
could do
mustache.
is you could have
It's a
Whistler,
Waluigi.
and then it'll have like a...
yeah.
It's a Waluigi.
I don't know if I want to show that on the stream.
No, we don't.
That'll get people too riled up. Get you all hot and bothered.
People get, yeah.
Oscar.
This will turn into one of those kind of shows.
Do I have
yeah.
clear shots on both sets of things?
I don't see why not.
Okay.
Go in between people,
So,
right? It works with
bonus
arrows.
action. I'm gonna launch one of my motes of light at black.
Okay.
That's going to hit. It's a 19 plus, so. 23 points of damage.
Okay. To which one?
Black.
Black. How do you want to kill Black?
The mode of light singes through it and burns it with righteous fury.
Okay.
The best kind of fury.
And then that was bonus action, and then for my action, I will launch 3 Eldritch Blasts at Pink.
Okay.
Nice.
Just twirling things.
So I was going to start blasting.
Started blasting.
Lowest is a 17.
Okay. That'll hit.
Uh, 35 points of damage.
How do you kill it?
Is there another tree that's behind it? Because it's a force thing. I want it to like hit it 3 times and it like impale itself on a tree.
Okay. And you see its body as it's impaled, dispersed into vines. So we are out of combat, so please
Adjust
change the
the
music.
music.
The 5 remaining motes of light I have will stay there for an hour, by the way.
Uber, chill.
So he looks
And
at you,
I'll slowly approach Uber and just like,
and his eyes do turn back to
Well,
normal.
once again, people, we are
With
in
that.
the fucking Feywild.
She was charming you, buddy. She got a nice hand.
You do hear as you do see part of the tree line begin to sway, and you do look and you see a large tree. I believe you guys have fought one of these before, a tree ant coming towards you.
Fucking good.
The figure in the that
Carefully.
the figure that came and saved you, not saved you, but assisted you, he'll stand in front of you and look and do this.
I put out the
You will
sword.
see vines begin to slowly grow as you all do kind of bunch up, blocking your path. As the tree ant does pass, you do begin to settle back down. Figure will take off his hood and pull down his mask. You do see slicked back straight black hair and wiry mustache of Wistopher Chalkin. Look you over. His eyes linger on you.
I'll stop my hood up, by the way. I'm assuming he sees it perfectly fine, though.
Do you think that hood could hide the disgrace of Gold Beach and that he has returned? And that's where we'll end the session.
Bro!
Team Western.
What does he know? I'm telling you right now, I have so many theories now.
That gif is
It's
so
all,
great.
we're in the Feywild now, so shit's gonna pop.
Oh, yeah.
FYI, I had Hold Monster prepared just in case you started charging at him.
Oh, I know.
It's okay.
Thank you guys for watching. As always, play
You're
games,
right.
heal kids. Everything we get donated goes to Extra Life to help local area kids. So anything you can do helps. Like I said at the top of the show, we are 80-ish% of the way towards our goal, which is pretty awesome. Because we really want to beat that $1,059, not the $58 that you see on the thing, because I can't read sometimes. Especially when it's on a computer screen and an archived video. Again, thank you to Andreas, Fantastical Filaments. Thank you, Amphiamp. Thank everybody who comes and joins us for watching us or listening to us or interacting with us in any way. We very much appreciate you guys. If you have Amazon Prime, you have one free Twitch subscription each month that you can use. It would be very appreciative if you could use it with us. That helps us upgrade our studio. As you can see, we did this major upgrade that we debuted the last time we played Bullies, the Bed Dragon of Bluefield, and anything you can do to help us make a better production for you guys, also very much appreciated. This upcoming week, Tuesday, we have Nikki at Night. We don't know what we're playing yet, but we're going to play something. Wednesday is
Retroactive.
retroactive. You're gonna continue your Chrono Cross.
Yep. Still playing Chrono Cross.
Great game, people.
Just got talked to the water dragon, and now we're heading to the fire dragon.
And it is set tentatively right now. Join us on the next chapter of Spelljammer Academy on September 16th. That is the next time I am planning to run that fun adventure for everybody. Any of the other announcements before we tell everybody goodbye?
Check out the new Gold Beach University where music becomes magic merch.
And
soon.
the code is Gold Beach for 10% off.
Also,
I'm part of it now.
still got the donation. The donation incentive will be live throughout the entire playthrough of Stray. Go check out White Rabbit Gaming, or not White Rabbit Gaming. Facebook.com/White Rabbit Gaming. I've got a list of cat models they can choose from. Use the team link to donate to any of us. Just make sure to put in a message or somewhere in the donation thing saying which cat you want, so that I know which one you want. So if we get a random donation and I don't know what it's for, I know what it's for. So there's a bunch of cats, including Luna from Sailor Moon. We got the cat from Inuyasha. Of course, those other just regular cat breeds, and of course Garfield. So be sure to donate that.
I feel like if it's Garfield, though, you should do like the Garfield voice.
Yeah.
How's your Bill Murray?
Yeah. Or.
Needs work. I could do it if I practice, but
Oh God, John has to practice something. So yeah, again, love you guys. Peace.
Pope!
Bye!